On this episode of The Middle is Open, we have a new game. What kind of game? Well, it's a pregame. It's called The Launch. Yes, before every episode, we're going to do a thing called The Launch. It's our segment of just having fun and doing different kind of challenges to kind of, I don't know, just get our toes wet, our feet wet, just before we start drinking beer seriously. Right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Who was the loser today?
I was the loser.
Oh,
today.
yeah, you were the loser. How was that chug, by the way?
It was very foamy, but cold.
Very foamy, but cold.
Yeah.
You had some Vavas dripping on the edge of your mouth, but kind of look hot, man.
The flavor saver caught most of it, I think.
Flavor saver.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that one. Awesome. Anyways, it was our 1 year anniversary. Yes, 1 year. The Middle is Open has been around for 1 year, and it has been great, dude. We've had a lot of guests that have brought so much to this show, and yeah, man, it's just fucking cool that we've been around for 1 year. Favorite moment, quick.
Favorite moment?
Go.
The challenge. I think the new challenge was definitely fun. I'm hoping that I will win next time and get to see one of you chug.
Oh, okay. Peter, favorite moment?
Twisted Tea relay challenge.
Okay, cool.
I was trying to say Twisted Challenge.
Yeah.
Twisted Tea challenge.
So we talk about we reminisce. Let's just say we reminisce about the show. We talk about our favorite moments on the show. Some of our worst guests. I don't want to call anyone out. Just listen to the show. We also talk about Forrest Gump quotes. Yes, Forrest Gump, dude. It's one of the greatest movies ever, and it's the most quotable movie. I bring that hot take because you know what, dude? I saw that movie today. Great fucking movie. Classic fucking movie. So stay tuned all the way to the end because we bring out some of the funniest fucking moments of Forrest Gump. You're not going to want to miss it. Fucking Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
It's the best, dude. Peter's laughing like crazy over there. Look at it. He's practically crying. Look at him. All right.
Everybody look at him.
Let's get started. This is The Middle is Open. All right, guys, we're here for episode 38 of the TMO Patio Studios. And you know what, guys? This is a very special episode for us because it is our 1 year anniversary. A little bit old. What? Like 2 days old? 2 days past the year?
2 days. Yeah, 1 year, 2 days.
1 year, 2 days. We celebrated it on Friday. Yeah, so it's a special episode. 38 episodes in 1 year. Just like, I don't know. I'm thinking about that right now, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, 38 weeks.
Yeah, 38 weeks, basically. I mean, we took a few weeks off with this whole COVID shit.
Yes.
A few weeks in between. Was it winter break?
Yeah,
and
winter
then,
break during Christmas and stuff. And
but for the most part, I mean, we're pretty consistent. It's crazy. 38 weeks in 1 year, considering we don't get paid for this.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. What? I mean, out of 52, we missed, like 14 episodes, I think?
Is there 56 weeks?
52 weeks a year.
I thought there was 56. You want to check that, Peter? I'm pretty sure there's 56 weeks in a year.
Shit, I thought there was 45.
No, hell no, dude.
I feel like I'm coming in low.
Yeah, well, it's because you're speaking from the top of your mic.
I'm right here.
No. Lift it up. There you go.
How does that feel, baby?
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, see, Peter, after
52 weeks.
After 38 episodes, Peter
I barely got the mic right.
Yeah. So there's 52 weeks in a year?
52 weeks in a year.
God damn. Why did I think there was 56?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but we missed 14 weeks, so that's not bad.
That's not. It's crazy. But, yeah man. It's fun.
It has been fun, man.
How many beers do you think we drank over the year?
Oh shit! I'd have to review all the tape there. And,
on air or off air?
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Right.
I would say, do you think we did it? Like we drank a keg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think the Danny Cruz episode, I believe it was 24.
That was a pony keg.
I think the time that we went to when we saw Tyson Fury fighting at Danny Cruz's
we did
house.
drink a lot then.
We drank a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I drank a lot.
No, here, I'm going to take off this mask.
Yeah.
Taking off Sub-Zero.
I understand you're being safe, but you're 10 feet away from me.
No, you know what, dude? I kind of want to. Do I sound better now?
You do.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You still look like shit, but you sound better.
Yeah, so
Look worse, but sound better.
so like obviously if you guys aren't watching this on YouTube and you're listening to it on our podcast on all our platforms like Anchor, Apple, Google, and like 7 other platforms. I was wearing a mask right now, and I don't know, man. I like this mask. I kind of like it a lot.
We were talking about this.
It's very comfortable.
Well, people are starting to sell masks on a corporate level, I guess you could say, or a mass production level.
Yeah, they're selling it just like underwear.
Yeah, like underwear. I mean, Hanes came out. I was at Walmart the other day.
Hanes, Fruit of the Loom,
and they had mask. I think it was 5 for like $7.
Wow.
At the beginning of all this shit, I bought a mask for $10 from a friend. Then I bought 3 masks from MLB.com, the Diamondbacks, which I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
Put it on for camera.
Oh, there you go.
Right there.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, you're so much better looking like that.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But the Diamondback mask, $25 or something for 3 masks.
Yeah.
And then fucking Michael Jordan and his fucking brand comes out. And they undercut everyone. What do you think about that? Like they're making it more accessible for people now.
Well, see that's why I came in with the mask today. One, I like these masks because they're all white. They kind of feel like underwear on your face, which is like it's really
what you wore normally.
Yeah. Because like if you think about it,
It's like a banana hammock, but for your nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Abel's face looked like a big penis, and
Yeah, basically.
like if I was looking at his crotch the whole time.
No, but like, okay, you have your balls and your wiener, and you want them to be comfortable, right? And
Yes, definitely.
the people who have developed comfortable underwear are like the big name brands, like we said, Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, Gildan, like all these these. Now they're in the mask business. And like, what are the big complaints? Because I've seen like Facebook posts and Instagram posts, Twitter posts, like how people are complaining like, oh, fucking masks, they're so uncomfortable. Why do I have to wear masks? Now the underwear makers are making masks. And you know what?
Comfortable.
This is Hanes, bro. Like, we're not getting paid by Hanes, but this is Hanes.
Sponsor.
And dude, it is probably one of the most comfortable masks.
Really?
And it was super cheap.
Would you put your balls in it?
I would put my balls and my wiener in it.
Oh, damn.
And like,
That's pretty comfortable.
no. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
Did it get holy after
so,
after a time?
but we'll get this. So for 10 masks, it was $20. Okay. For 10 masks, it was $20. And on the box, it even says like after 20 wears, throw it away
Per mask.
per mask. So,
So-
after
So
wash,
you got a year of
after-
masks, basically.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
because-
about a year. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
I'm not a mathematician, but
200.
I mean, you got a lot.
mathematician?
My,
I mean, let's
I'm
be
not a
honest.
mathematician, but
Let's be honest.
my underwear lasts me maybe 2 weeks.
When you do
but I got some ox balls, they just.
when you do laundry, you
Twisted Pete.
tend to lose like laundry, like
Yeah,
you
the sock monster.
the socks and the fucking underwear. So, but I like that it says it's not like an overachiever. It's not saying like these last forever. You just wash
throw
them.
away.
It says after 20 washes, throw it away.
You sick fuck.
Do you think that's gonna happen? Like people are gonna be washing their masks,
Yeah.
and they're like, "I know I washed 5, but now I only have 3."
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Like your socks, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
They're in Narnia.
Yeah. So like that was my little
sock fairy.
That was my little promotion of wearing the mask. Just because like I think it is important.
It is.
Like not to be all political. I don't even know why it's a political thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
But like I think it is important to like wear the mask. Despite how you may feel or whatever, if you're a non-believer.
All right,
It's almost like religion. If you're a
I
non-believer.
got a question. Since these masks that are coming out are rewashable, do you wash them with your underwear and dirty ass socks?
I
do?
do. Yeah. I mean, everything's getting washed because like let's
I
say,
mean, like if you had massive shits one day, you had some
Yeah.
skid marks, and you throw them in.
I don't
Do you put it with your mask?
maybe not.
Are you bleaching him?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't know. Like mine's black, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't bleach
like,
that
you can't
one.
bleach it. You gotta put it with the colors.
You could do color safe bleach.
All right, let's keep it economic here.
I mean, why not? Look, let's say you have a massive case of the shits. You wash your underwear and stuff, and then the very next load, you wash your fucking shirts or your
what's the
fucking
difference?
like. What's the difference? It's still going into the same machine.
Because some people just throw all their shit together. I mean, I'm those people.
Yeah.
I'm those.
When I do laundry, I just throw whatever fucking fits in the washer.
Wash it twice. Throw some beer on it.
Some beer.
Nah, you know what, man?
Why not?
I don't think it's a problem.
Nah. I think you have bigger problems if your underwear are like that all the time.
Do you think if Red Hot Chili Peppers peaked at the COVID time, instead of wearing a sock around their junk, they'd have a fucking mask around their junk?
And a sock
possibly.
on their face or what?
Like you've heard of people jerking off into a sock? You think people jerk off into a mask?
Oh, whoa.
Well, I'm just. These are real questions that pop up. I'm like,
I don't know.
This is a new era, dude.
Is this gonna be a poll question or what the fuck?
Would you jerk off into a sock or into a mask?
And do you still wash it with your other clothes?
And do you wash it with your dirty fucking calzones?
Dirty undies.
I don't know, man. Damn, Peter, that's a. I guess that is a poll question.
I got deep, man.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
deep. Yeah, man.
me
I need
thinking
to
about
take
it
off
now.
my sunglasses too. It's
I
kind
know,
of dark.
it's fucking
getting
dark.
dark.
It's been dark for the past 2 hours. It's
Yeah.
cloudy.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice out though.
It
Hey,
is.
I got a question for you guys. What did you guys think about the launch?
Oh, what is the launch? Can you explain that?
Well, launch is the way we're going to be starting our show off
I am
from
the
here
first-
on out. Like
the
new
first
year, new things. You know, we learn from the previous year. We try to spice things up, I guess you could say.
Try new things.
and have more fun. Fuck, man. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Drinking
Like,
beers?
Let's just have fun.
Yeah,
For
no.
real.
I thought it was funny that Abel and I had 20s.
Yeah.
And then Anthony sucks, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should have
Missed
should have
the
done
board
two
completely.
chuggers.
So like the last two drinks.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
I
I
mean,
think-
this is brand new, so we're
the winner's exempt, and then the two losers.
See, but that's part of the rule. Like, if one of us hits a fucking bullseye, it just ends right there, and everybody drinks.
I like that.
So,
yeah, that was kind of cool.
but I was also thinking
You had to talk
maybe
me into it, but yeah.
There's 20 numbers on a dartboard. What if we give listeners or just amongst ourselves
20 dares.
20 dares, and we so whatever number you land on a dartboard, you have to do that dare. So it's only one dart, and if you go off board, then you gotta shoot again until you hit a number. And then whatever the number is, you gotta do that dare.
Who's guessing the dares,
Like
though?
number
Who's-
18. If you hit 18, you gotta chug 3 cartons of fucking chocolate milk.
They're like set dares.
Yeah, like whatever we come up with.
Well, I don't know.
Like they could be random shit. It could be like put hot sauce in your eye. It could be fucking chug a beer. It could be I don't know. Fucking stand on a wall and everybody throws a tennis ball at you.
I like that one because it reminds me of wall ball.
Yeah. It could be anything. Like there could be multiple dares.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, today it was
Well,
the
not
first,
even dares. They're just fucking like you have to do
Like
it.
a
It's not
challenge.
dare. Yeah.
Challenges.
Well, it's not
So-
a challenge. You don't have a choice.
So basically,
Or else you're out of the show.
Well, yeah. There you go.
So basically, long story short, the launch is what we're going to be doing every single time we record a show. We're going to have the launch. We're going to play a game, and it's going to change. Every day is going to be every podcast day. It's going to
How
be
about a
something
spinner?
different. Spinner, like a top, or like a dreidel, or like a fucking.
Oh, we could just do
spin
dice.
the bottle.
We could whoever
Dice?
gets
Some dice.
get 2
Oh,
dice.
shit. Dice.
And whoever scores highest on the dice fucking is exempt. Whoever scores lowest has to do whatever.
We
We could do whatever.
there's a lot of stuff we can do, man.
Yeah, and if you guys have suggestions, man,
It's
let us know.
America. It's America. You know.
You know, I urge our listeners, viewers, whatever, to fucking go like, subscribe, all that shit. We're trying to get
Definitely.
back on the social media train.
Yeah, let's do some housekeeping. So basically, we're on Facebook. You can find all our material on Facebook. That's probably the one we use most. But we are going to try to get Twitter going again, Instagram, as well as YouTube. YouTube is one of the cool ones, I think, because if you haven't checked out our YouTube, Go look at it. It's probably the funniest material you're going to see ever. Anthony's been working on it, and he just released a video, a trailer of our first Facebook Live. It was UFC 251. We were doing live commentary. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
Peter and I were kind of hesitant to do anything live at the beginning because the whole point is the podcast. It's the Middle's Open podcast. It's not the Middle's Open. Check us out on Facebook Live. It's podcast. Check out our podcast. But as we're growing, I think it's important to branch out in other ways. And now that I feel that we've hit a certain amount of subscribers and people listening to our show, now is our time to open up new doors. And that YouTube that Anthony has been working on has been, honestly, it's gold. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. That video, the UFC 251 trailer, holy shit, it's fucking hilarious. Go check it out. Just stop listening to this podcast right now
and go.
Yeah, and then just go to YouTube.
Back. It's only 6 minutes.
The Middle's Open. Everything's together, right?
Yes.
The Middle's Open. No spaces. Check us out on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious. All of our videos are there. So even if you're just a guy that listens to our podcast, check out our YouTube channel. We have all our episodes on there as well. So, I mean, there's some good stuff. We have the Cooler Joes. We have the Cooler Joe's video is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
We have all our episodes with Danny Cruz. We have a little clip with James Pleasant, Mondo the Monster. We have who else? We have everyone, right? We have Jacob Zarate. So yeah, man, just go check out that YouTube channel. The more subscribers we get, Patrick Medina, dude. Patrick Medina was a sneaky good show. Yeah. Like that guy, super cool, dude. Yeah. Super funny. I don't know what his talent is, but he was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like he's
just a funny guy. Yeah, and overall, he's just one of those guys.
He's a great substitute teacher. Like for Pat, he's Pat number 2. It was awesome. I liked it.
Pat number 2.
Yeah, we got to get them both in the studio.
Sorry, Medina, but you're number 2.
Yeah, you're number 2. Well,
number 2
in our eyes, I guess, right? It shows eyes.
You're number 1.
There's.
I already got shit for one time saying Pat was a guest.
But we got pictures of Pat. Of Pat.
Yeah.
Pictures of.
So I got the Pat strawberries. Peter's got the Pat and himself, of course.
And I got the trio.
Anthony's got the trio over there. Yeah, so
the trio. Where am I?
I don't know. You're
what the fuck out?
You're like you're over there next to him.
You're in every picture with Pat.
You're in every picture.
About?
Well, because we're the founders.
Yeah. All right.
1 year ago.
So basically,
speaking of that,
yeah. So
it was a collaboration.
Let's go back.
Much.
Let's go back. It's our 1 year anniversary. Let's start it for real.
All right,
from the very beginning.
Let me tell a story from my perspective, and then you can tell it from yours, and then Anthony can
go for it, man. But story time with Twisted Pete.
One time we were here for a party at Anthony's house.
It was a football game.
I guess I
think so.
I think I was drunk.
It was always for football.
It was usually football, yeah.
But Pat and Abel wasn't here. Like one time Abel wasn't here, and we were drunk as shit. Where I was drunk as shit.
What? Peter drunk?
And we were talking to Pat. Where I was talking to Pat, and then it just turned into like, hey man, we should start a baseball podcast.
It wasn't even Pat. It was Billy.
No. He said he wanted to do a baseball podcast, and then I told him, well, having one subject is cool, but when baseball's not around, we could keep it going with other things. We should look into, because Abel and I have been in radio. Abel's had multiple podcasts. I've had multiple podcasts. We've both been in radio stations, local radio stations. So we've been in media overall.
Yeah.
Abel's been with news. I've been in newspapers. We've both been in publications and all. Anyways, so I was telling him, like, why stop at just baseball? Like, why not have a show where you're doing multiple things? Like you're like stupidity or just hanging out with friends and having some beers, talking sports, talking politics, talking whatever. And then he was like, I like that too, man. And so it just kicked off like that. Well, a couple of weeks passed. I told Abel about it. I was like, hey, Pat wants to start a podcast. Abel and I had just left a podcast that we were on. And And we always had fun with it, but we're like, well, we'll see. So then one day Abel comes up to me and Abel's like, hey man, I think we should do this podcasting, just you and I. And at first it was without Pat. So I kind of like felt a little guilty, but we did a couple of shows, just Abel and I. Abel had the equipment. And when I say equipment, it was very bare minimum equipment.
Well, I had equipment for 2 people.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
And that's why it was hard to incorporate Pat at first. Then at the time we were both working for a radio station, so we're like, hey, we would do our show after one of our shifts or at the location, and it was just fun, man. I mean, we said we kind of set rules, like we're not gonna be like the way we were in other podcasts, like where we were kind of shoving it down people's throats, where we were like people that weren't going to listen, but we knew a lot of people, but we knew they weren't going to listen. It was more of a number thing. We wanted to entertain the people that were actually going to listen to us. And then fast forward, we had a couple of political episodes. We had some fun episodes. We had a mixture of things.
Yeah.
We had some good guests. We had our boy Salmontes. And then I told him about Pat, and Pat's a funny guy, man. Like,
yeah.
Pat is naturally just funny. So we're like, well, how are we going to do it with Pat? Like, we have to pass a mic because we had lavalier mics at the time. We didn't have all this fancy equipment. We had 2 lavalier mics, passing them around, and we had it hooked to a hanger or a ruler. Like, and that's no bullshit.
Yeah, an actual ruler. Yeah.
So, and then we brought Pat on. And then Pat would meet us at the station, and we'd be doing our show. And then Pat started telling us, "Oh, we should have it at my house with his mom at it, and his mom would make us food, and we'd eat." And then one time we did a special guest with Anthony.
Yeah.
And I think we did it here, right?
Yeah, we did it here.
And Anthony was just so gung-ho about it. Yeah, Charlie's Bar. And Anthony is a childhood friend of Abel's and I. And it was like, well, fuck, why not just have one of our best friends who's like gung-ho about this shit?
Yeah.
Then Anthony just took the role on as a producer and went on. And it just grew from there. And then, of course, Pat's going to school. He's doing his thing. And I mean, if you look at us from now, 1 year has fucking totally
for real
flipped the switch on us. It's night and day.
Yeah.
We got YouTube channels now. We got cameras. We got fucking badass mics. We got soundboards. We've had
shirts.
Certain guests. We have shirts. We have all kinds of shit, man.
Soon to be masked.
But I mean, we still, I feel like we've been true to ourselves for the most part. Like, we're not trying to shove anything down people's throats. We still want to grow, obviously, but it's like, it's one of those things. 1 year has literally been night and day for us.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, the hardest thing is, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, you tend to plateau, like, on your growth. Do you think we've plateaued, or do you think we're still growing? What do you think? I mean, what are the growing pains?
I don't like the word plateau. I kind of like, I think of it like as we got comfortable, right? You grow as a channel, and you get new stuff, you get new things, new equipment, you get new topics and new ideas and stuff, and you kind of ride that, and then you kind of like, you know what, it's not working out, or let's change this, let's change that, and then you end up getting a little more viewers.
Adjustments.
Yeah, you do adjustments. I don't know about plateauing. Because a year, we've blown up, I think, in a year. We've grown up a lot.
I think so, too. So what's your story, Abel?
All right, so my version of this is, so basically, like Peter said, we were on another podcast, and it was strictly sports. And I liked the way that podcast was going. I like sports, but I always felt that we just had so much more to offer. After the sports podcast that we were on, after it was over, we would still talk about many things. Peter and I, we would talk about, just everyday events, politics, things of that nature. So I was just like, why are we limiting ourselves to one particular topic? Sports, I mean, we have so much to offer. And not only that, we just have so many people that we know in the business of life. And when I say the business of life, it's we know guys in news, we know guys in sports, we know guys that are doctors, scientists. We have so many people to
reach out to
and bring onto the show, why just stop on sports? So I was like, let's do a podcast. And it just so happened last year, the major thing was politics, politics and news. So I was like, let's just get it started, because sometimes you tend to overthink things. Like for example, if Anthony has an idea and I just present it to him, but we don't actually implement that, like we don't put it into play, well, it's never gonna get done. I think sometimes you have to just go out and like, hey, let's just fucking throw it out there, see how it goes, and then fucking we'll work it from there, And Peter and I, we had always said like, let's do a podcast, but we were never putting it in play. We would never play ball, So finally I was just like, well, shit, I got lavalier mics. We have,
but it wasn't out of laziness. Let's say
no.
Like,
it
we
wasn't.
were both swamped.
No. It wasn't out of laziness.
We
but
had
I
like
was
3 jobs.
But I was like, we have the equipment. Like for Peter and I to start this, let's start it. And I even told him, this is exactly what I told him. I don't care if we get 1 listener, 2 listeners, 3 listeners, but they're going to be pure listeners. It's not something like Peter said, we're going to shove down people's throats.
It was somebody that wanted to listen.
It's somebody that discovered us and they want to listen, and then that's it. So that's it. But I was like, let's get started. So I actually did a whole episode by myself, but it was like a rough draft. It was just me talking nonsense. And then I showed it to Peter and I was like, how does it sound? He's like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I was like, let's call it The Middle is Open. Like, I came up with that name because people always ask, like, The Middle is Open, what the fuck is that? And I came up with different ways to explain it. I was like, oh, we're not right, we're not left, we're the middle's open, the middle is always open for conversation, shit like that. Honestly, I was probably drunk when I thought of the name. But yeah, The Middle's Open, that's our podcast. And then I told Peter, let's do a real episode, So fucking Peter and I, we sat down and we did maybe, I don't know, like 45 minutes and we just talked politics. And then I just called it like Political Interruption. That was our very first official episode. I guess our pilot, whatever.
Yeah, pilot. Yeah.
So we do that and it got a pretty good response. And I was like, holy shit, like people actually listened to it. Like, that's crazy because we didn't push it. Like Peter didn't share it. I didn't share it. We just put it out there and people actually listened to it. And that was kind of cool. I was like, wow, people actually heard our opinion and we didn't really force it. And then, so we did another episode after that. And then that one was it the second or the third episode when we invited Pat on? Second. And because Peter was like, let's invite Pat because we were talking about doing a podcast together, a baseball one. So in a way, like I know Peter and Pat, they joke around like, oh, we started this. But in my version, I'm like, well, I'm the one that really put it into play. Like they had an idea to do a podcast together, but then in the end, I put it in play.
Well, there was a lot of ideas. I mean,
no. Patchy. Like, yeah. Like, dude, like fucking towers and temples and fucking bridges, they don't get put up off of one person's idea.
And it's the consistency.
Yeah. And see, and that's what I'm saying. So Peter has his version of how things got started. Pat probably has his version on how things got started. And hell, even Anthony will have his version on like, well, it wasn't an official podcast until I jumped on board and started putting cameras and boards and wires together. And then we got a podcast going. So, I mean, we all have our version on how we got started with The Middle is Open. But yeah, officially it's been 1 year.
1 year, man.
1 year of this show. And it's been pretty cool, man. It's really fun just to talk with friends and drink some beers. Because I've said it before, like, not everyone gets that opportunity to sit down once a week and just have beers, you know?
Yeah.
Just have beers and talk. And that's a good outlet to have, because sometimes your life, your work week will get extremely stressful or whatever. life. I don't know.
Life is stressful.
And then you just need that fucking. It's kind of like
reset.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're a little kid, and you would just say like, "Man, like, why does my dad drink beer?" No, it's like no. It's like I remember being a kid. I truly do remember being a kid, and us living across from Anthony's grandparents. And my dad would come over and have beers with your grandfather. And it was just like something very simple. They were just in your grandfather's like dining room, kitchen, bar area. And they were just drinking Tecates with lime. You know, they would drink those, and they would drink Bud Light. They would
I'd
listen
like to hear
music.
those podcasts.
And they were just like, and they were just enjoying themselves.
Imagine if podcasts were around back then, they'd have a podcast for reals.
Dude.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's kind of what we're doing. Our podcast is us just sitting around in a backyard drinking beers. That's basically what our podcast is.
Talking about the fucked up world.
Exactly. That's what our podcast is.
So what's your most memorable moment on this show, like for you guys? I mean, I think one of the funniest shows we had, I mean, there's a lot, but one of the ones was the first true patio show we did was at our mom's house.
Yeah.
And Pat was there. Anthony wasn't on the show yet, but Pat was there, and there were fucking crickets everywhere.
And
Remember?
you could just hear them the whole time.
You could hear them like, ee! It sounded like we're in the fucking wilderness.
Yeah.
With fucking crickets, and we're just drinking beers.
I mean, that's a classic episode just because, like I said, we had
The Backyard Boys.
Yeah, the Backyard Boys. We had the equipment, but not to this magnitude. Like, we had just the mics, but it was picking up all that sound around us, and it was just three guys sitting on a porch within like feet of each other. Maybe like this porch is what, like 10 square feet, and we were just like huddled around, just talking, and we probably went through like 18 beers that night, and it was a good time, man. Like, so yeah, that's definitely a memory for this show.
The picture we took when Anthony's first show, I think.
It was probably like 2 or 3 episodes in, right, when we took that picture of
the
us.
band one where we were acting like
No, it was the next. It was the next one.
Baby back ribs.
Backyard Boys was the one you guys did in your backyard, and then after I heard that episode, I got in touch with Abel, and I was like, "Hey, man, love the podcast, but man, you can hear nothing but crickets." And Abel had mentioned they were having a hard time like finding a place to do it.
Yeah,
and that's when I offered up the bar to do a show. And then, that was the night we took a picture of our little band or whatever. But I wanted to comment on the way things started and everything.
Okay. Here's Anthony's version.
I don't know like all the details for sure, but I do remember, I think it was my birthday or around my birthday, and I had a party here. And actually on my Facebook, my cover picture on my Facebook is a group picture of all of us. Mm-hmm. And I remember Peter was talking, I think it was to my uncle, about starting a podcast. And then Pat was like, dude, I've been wanting to do one too about baseball. And I did overhear a little bit of that conversation.
It's because I had told your uncle that Abel and I wanted to start a podcast again. Like
and then Pat was like, I wanted to do one too.
And then I was like, oh, well, I'll talk to Abel about the three of us, a baseball. Yeah. But then when I talked to Abel is the one that kind of like, oh, well, why stop at just sports? Let's do, because Abel and I talk a lot of politics and shit. But yeah, go ahead, man.
But yeah, no, I remember that. I remember it was here at the house, and I remember overhearing that conversation. And then like a couple of weeks went by, and didn't really hear anything about it. And then you guys started your podcast. So I don't know all the details, but I do remember it was here at a party you guys were talking about it. Now I don't know if that's the day it started, or if that's what got the wheels in motion.
The negotiation,
or if that was just like
it was like a back office trying to recruit free agents and shit.
Well, I think I kind of got the vibe like you were kind of feeling out. Like, what did you guys think about me starting a podcast, talking about this stuff?
This is one thing. A lot of people that start podcasts, and like I said, I'm all for podcasts. It's El Paso podcast. I follow some. I've heard some. I've seen friends start some. But it's about Abel said this from the beginning when it was just him and I. He was like, we got to make it consistent. Consistency. Like there's people that start something and they'll be here and there whenever it's convenient to them. And it's like, no, if you really have listeners or a listener, whatever, one person listening to you, they're going to expect consistency. They're going to expect you to always be there with something new, fresh, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Well, yeah, like when we went on that the coronavirus, like I remember, shout out to the governor. He was like, "Hey, man, the people need their fucking episode. What the fuck?"
Yeah,
you know, and that's when I was like, you know what?
He shot me a message.
Yeah.
Like I remember he DM'd me and he was like, "Y'all, dude, what's up with like the episodes?"
Do you think that's when we lost them?
That's when he went to other podcasts.
Possibly. You know what? Like, because
like people were Sally Jesse Raphael fans, but once fucking she took a day off and Oprah fucking swooped in.
fucking
Laters. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I was more Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. What happened to
Jenny
Ricky
Jones.
Lake?
Remember Jenny Jones?
Oh,
wow.
shit, Jenny Jones.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jenny Jones.
Damn. Ricky Lake. I like Ricky
Yeah.
Lake. She was kind of cute. In a weird way.
That dude,
I don't know how old she is now.
Montel.
What happened to Montel? Last time I saw him, he was on infomercials.
Yeah, he does infomercials now. But
So does Larry King, though.
who do you think was like?
We totally went off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you going with this?
Okay,
Abel?
okay. Let's choose.
How far are we
Do you
going off
choose
the
male talk show hosts or female talk show hosts? Which ones are better? Do you go
Females are better at talking.
do you go like?
I mean, it depends.
That's why we need a female on the show.
Look. Do you go Maury, Jerry Springer, Montel, fucking who else? That's a male. Has Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz. I don't know what the fuck. Or do you go female? Like
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. Yeah, there were quite a few that had. Oh man, is it sprinkling?
It is.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do we need to like cover these?
I think if it gets any worse, we might have to.
Okay.
I think
So-
we're okay for right now.
All right. Just in case you guys don't know, we're on the Patio Studios. This
Again,
is probably
yeah.
like the
Number
6th.
8.
It's 8 already?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
God damn, COVID's taking forever, man.
Yeah, man.
It's really happening.
This is one of those bittersweet things
What?
To be
where
honest.
it's like where it's fresh and it's kind of sprinkling. but
I
then
know.
We're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I was just having this conversation with Amber this morning, and I was like, you know what? I don't know how much longer we can do the show out on the patio. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where either weather's not going to let us do it, you know?
Yeah, because the
And I was like, what are we going to do at that time?
We're
This
going.
is the rain season coming August.
Yeah, July, August, we get into that rain mosquito season. Imagine doing mosquito. Fuck that.
Well, Anthony sprays.
Yeah.
He assured me.
Yeah.
I will not get West Nile.
Crop dust annoying.
We're gonna have a West Nile.
Crop dusting with your ass or what? Shit, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, this is
A drug plane flying over.
a drug plane.
drug plane.
He says crop duster.
Hey,
and
you
a
know,
fucking
I
plane
wanted
just
to
comes.
talk about something. There was a show Abel showed me the other day. I mean, we're jumping. Were
Okay.
we done with the last topic? I don't know.
Fuck talk show.
I mean,
hosts.
I mean, no, but Anthony was talking about
No, I kind
the
of
origins of the show.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep it on that, but
TMO
to an extent, because I mean, sometimes our good content comes from off the cuff thinking.
Well, yeah, I think
so
our whole show comes like, and then
I don't think
so
we've
had
ever planned
we've
it.
had backlash on that though. We've had people that say, "Oh, you need to be more organized and whatever," but I think that takes away from what we're trying to do a little bit.
I was going to ask you guys.
Like anybody could. Okay, you watch the news. They're reading off a teleprompter.
Yeah, it's scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. That's not original thought. Now, the way they present it may be
Well, that's what makes it harder, right?
glorified, I guess, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's not original thought.
Yeah.
There's somebody putting it out there for them. Us, what we say, the stupidity, what we say, or the intellectual conversations we have are all natural. We're fucking
Natural.
we're natural here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of our best content comes off of stuff like that, like a simple story Abel was telling about a haircut incident.
Yeah.
Led to like one of our funniest fucking moments. You know,
Dude,
what I
we
mean?
live
And it was
we
not
live with the
planned.
glorious things we say, and we live with the shameful things we say.
True.
Like, you know what I
There's
mean?
probably
Like,
more of those
you sometimes you say you hit it on the nail, and then sometimes you're way out of the ballpark. You're
All
like,
right. So, what do you think was your most embarrassing moment on this show? Anthony, I'll ask you first.
I don't
The
know,
most embarrassing moment on this show. Because I have mine already.
I don't know embarrassing, but I got mine, I guess.
Okay, I'll say mine just to start it off.
Or there's like stuff where you stumble on your words and you say something or pronounce something wrong. I guess that's a little
I
embarrassing.
think pronunciation of names or like
or
situations
things,
or something.
Yeah. That,
like you say something wrong and you're like, is that the way to say it? Like how we couldn't say the guy's name and we were saying Volkswagen.
Yeah. Yeah.
that was funny.
We're just making up
we
names.
play it off. Like,
you
learn how to play shit
we just
off.
gave him a nickname. It's like, wait, it wasn't Volkswagen?
Yeah, right.
It's like, I don't know fucking that guy's name. But anyways,
what was yours?
my most embarrassing moment was probably like one of the funniest moments was when I fucking farted.
With the sand.
That was one of the
was pretty funny.
In my
we laughed so the video doesn't do it justice.
No.
Because we laughed so
Because it was after
hard.
the show.
and then the mic doesn't do justice because that shit was loud.
Yeah.
But
that was one of
That
the
was pretty funny.
funniest.
In my defense though, that wasn't on the show itself.
It was
it was
after.
like
It was a
blooper. I mean, the cameras were rolling,
The cameras were rolling, but
so
the
it
mics
caught
were
it.
off.
It caught it. The mics. It was a hot mic. You know?
We couldn't breathe literally because he fucking shit himself. And it was fucking funny.
That's what I mean. That's something as simple as a fart,
farted,
man.
Yeah, it was a heavy fart. It was a heavy fart. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing, but it was actually kind of funny too.
It was.
What I will say, an embarrassing moment for a guest was when Sandra was on the show with Johnny Guillen and then her stomach growled. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It was like, and then we're like, what the fuck? Like, we called her out immediately, she was like, that was my stomach.
Yeah.
And it was like a girl, dude, with
You know she was holding a fart in, right?
yeah, of course. That's an inside fart.
She straight up.
either that's or she was hungry. One of the two.
It didn't, no, it
that's a
wasn't
fart.
coming out one way and it went back in.
It
like-
went back in, and she was like, and I was like, what the fuck?
It fucking echoed out of her mouth.
What?
Yeah.
what
I like Sandra. Sandra's a cool person.
I know.
You
She was cool.
She
was cool.
laugh over this shit too.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I wanted to do for this episode that's coming up is kind of like what we're doing right now, talking about instances that happen, and that way I can actually insert that. Like I would insert that right now. But yeah, that was a funny time. I don't have a video of that, but I have the audio of it. No, that was pretty funny. I do remember.
Well, so what's one of your most embarrassing,
My most embarrassing?
or something you were shameful?
I mean, what's yours, Peter? Shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
You're
For
probably
real,
the most shameful one on this show.
I think that right now that dart throwing was pretty fucking shameful on my end. I fucking missed the board and then lost.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That was pretty fucking sad.
I think when the Twisted Tea,
Twisted Tea
Twisted
challenge?
Tea?
like
That was embarrassing?
I was almost certain I could do
He's
it.
like, how dare I
and no,
drink 5.5 beers?
I was certain
I was
could
amazed.
do it. I truly was certain I could do it.
You were, you know what? You were pretty humiliated afterwards. Like,
Well, I
you were
was-
sad.
Well, because
You almost like wanted to cry.
I really believed I could do it.
Well, you didn't help it either because you kept like, and Peter failed. And
Well,
Peter
yeah,
failed,
he did,
and
he
Peter
did, right?
failed. But Peter couldn't do
But
that.
I was because I like to prize myself as a drinker,
You are
and
drinking.
to fail at a Twisted Tea of all things. And then I hear the comments all the time like, that's Twisted Tea. But it was something about the liquid. It wasn't necessarily alcohol or beer.
Yeah, you could have drank water.
it was
and
just
it been the
liquid.
same.
Yeah. It
I
was,
had called it from the very
but
beginning.
I was almost
there.
I was almost certain I could have done it easy. I thought I was gonna do it easy and be like, "Fuck you, Abel." But I fucking couldn't. I really did try.
One of my glory moments was my ass shaking, and I chugged that Twisted Tea. Did it like in 10 seconds.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a fucking cool
You know,
shit.
Anthony and I chugged the Twisted Tea today.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
did
did
you?
before the show.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Way
Before I chugged that other beer for losing. Yeah.
You know,
before you even got here, we chugged the Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
Twisted Tea, I'll come out of nowhere. I'll just, hey, here's a Twisted Tea.
yeah.
Actually, that was a prize for helping me fix my car.
Yeah, what happened with your car?
Yvonne fucked up the bumper.
I like how
That's
like
his story and he's sticking to it.
Nah, that's cool, man. You know what? Oh, Anthony, since you're the mechanic here, I have a question. So yesterday, Peter's car fucked up. The bumper
I
came
told
off
him.
or whatever.
I already told him everything.
What?
About the bumper.
No. Okay. Well, I'm
He's talking
saying
about
for
his
the
car, but you did tell me about that.
But I'm saying for the fucking people
The
that are
fuel.
listening. God damn, Peter, we have people that listen. To the show.
Yeah.
It's not just us three.
You guys weren't there. When we
Okay.
You weren't there?
You didn't
You
listen
should
to
have
our-
been here.
I thought we were recording.
You were
didn't
late,
listen to our
goddammit.
conversation? All right. So, anyways, Peter was at the house yesterday. His bumper comes off the car. Long story short. So I was nice enough to lend him my car so he could go home. And
I told Anthony
so
this already.
he
Yeah.
when he comes back, I told him,
All right, wait,
hold on.
you're-
Shut up,
dude.
just
You're not even making.
wait, just shut up.
All right.
So
This guy.
I told him, like, dude, I'm sure there's enough gas in my car.
There wasn't.
Yes, hold on, goddamn.
The gas light's blinking.
Wait, no, dude, I had like 45 miles. It's a small car. It doesn't need a lot of fucking
Dude,
gas.
I drove from the house to the
Okay,
base of the
hold
mountain,
on.
and it went to
Wait.
25.
All right, chill. Because you're going up a fucking mountain.
Because I don't want to go up a mountain and break down.
And you just put it in fucking neutral and then you'll fucking go downhill.
Anyways,
shut up.
what the
Wait.
fuck?
So I tell Peter, don't put gas in it because I only put
No,
gas.
you did not say
Wait,
that. You
I
didn't-
didn't tell him that because I said don't put
So
gas
then
in
why are
it.
you saying you told me
Hold
that
on.
when you didn't say it?
Can I tell Anthony?
Because you're lying.
No, I'm not. Dude, let me tell Anthony. God
Tell
damn
him
it.
what you told me.
All right, hold on. So I tell Peter,
He
there
said,
should be enough gas in the car. Like, what is it at? And
he
he's
said,
like,
don't worry about the
there's like
gas.
there's like 2 bars, and I'm like, oh, that's more than enough.
He said, don't worry.
Dude, I've driven the car when it's like fucking 5 miles left, and like my car is still
All right.
like whatever. Anyways,
I get a
just
rebuttal.
chill.
I get a rebuttal.
Chill. Well, shut up. God damn. We need a fucking judge here so I can finish.
Order.
God damn it, Anthony. Where's your fucking gavel or your mallet or whatever the
Right.
fuck? Anyways, so I tell Peter, like, don't worry about the gas. Don't worry about the gas. Just come. Because I only put gas at certain gas stations. Like, I like Chevron or like, I like good quality gas,
He's
right?
a classy bitch.
Yeah, I am. And then I usually put like the premium. I don't put like the unleaded shit, like the low class shit. I put like premium gas, right? Anyways, so I told Peter, don't put gas, you'll be good. And he's like, okay, whatever. He comes back, he's like, I put $10 because I was going up the mountain and then it fucking wasn't gonna make it. You got down to like 30, blah, 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 whatever. So I was like, all right. And then I thought about it, I was like, fuck, dude, he put like unleaded gas. So is that gonna fuck up my car? Like I've never put like the low class gas ever.
Put like premium in it.
I always put premium. Always.
No, it's not gonna fuck it up. Not.
One time.
I mean, the only difference is the way it burns, right? So when fuel ignites,
Yeah.
higher octane burns cleaner. Mm-hmm. In other words, there's less residue after it's been
So it's for the
ignited.
environment.
Well, no, it keeps your engine clean.
Anthony, shut the fuck up.
It does, but I mean, you're talking like minute fucking.
one time.
Yeah, like one time's not going to do anything.
All right.
And I would give you this as an example. If you took your car, exact same car, and you had somebody that put nothing but premium in it, and you had another car, nothing but fucking regular in it, both would probably last about the same amount of time. Now,
It'd be
if you were to
months.
open one up, no, like you give it 10 years, they'd probably still both be running perfectly fine. Now, if you opened it up and look at it, the one on premium probably a little cleaner, but it's still going to run. It's still going to, it's not going to like explode
So if you mix
on
the,
you or
if you mix
something.
the fuel,
Yeah, it's not something.
Second question, Anthony. Have I been wasting my money this whole time?
Is it a car you're planning on keeping like for a long time?
Yeah, until the day I die.
Then you're good. Then you're good. No, seriously, because honestly, like the amount of it's your casket is what you're saying.
I
right?
can't even keep my bumper on.
Well,
This
that's
guy's gonna
you.
laugh.
That's
Hey,
you, dude.
dude, my Jeep's one of them. I don't think I'll ever get rid of my Jeep.
Dude, I never
Ever.
thought I was
that-
gonna get rid of Rusty, but fuck, I had to. His name was Rusty, for God's sakes. But, yeah.
That one, yeah, you probably could have used a little premium in that one right there for a while. Probably would have helped you out for a little.
All right.
I know his name was Rusty, but he had
So
a good, he had a kind heart.
Do I get my rebuttal here?
No.
Like, do I get a fucking?
No, we're over this subject.
I gotta say,
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying,
Doesn't matter.
Anthony, if you let me borrow your car, I'm your brother. You let me borrow your car. and I return it with gas in it because there was no gas when
there was gas.
There was 2 bars, and I returned it past half.
There were
tank.
3 bars.
Fuck you. There were 2 bars.
You went over the mountain, Peter.
There were 2 bars when we left the house.
No. There were 3 bars when you got in the car.
Anyways,
and so you went over the mountain.
As a courtesy, I thought on top of the fact that I thought I was gonna break down on the mountain.
But
gas.
I told him not to put gas. I specifically told him not to put gas.
But I still put gas because it's blinking. The light's blinking.
It wasn't blinking.
If you were a pilot, if you were on a fucking plane and the pilot's like, "Hey, the gas is blinking, but we'll make it. I've made it before," you'd be okay with that.
As a courtesy, Anthony.
I mean, what the fuck?
If you are my brother and you lend me your car, and then
he fills it up,
and I see that it's blinking, I'm gonna call you up and say, "Hey, dude, your car's low. What kind of gas do you put?"
No,
That's what I would do.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me what gas? I mean,
Because I told you not to put gas.
I literally called and said.
I told him not to put gas.
And then he said, "Don't put gas." Why not tell me what gas to put? Right?
I told him not to put gas.
Right, Anthony?
I told him not to put gas.
If you do put gas, put fucking $5, $10 of fucking.
I told him don't put gas at all. Because one, I only take it to Chevron because I like Chevron.
Oh my god!
Like Chevron's the shit, bro. It's more expensive, but it's good gas. Dude, am I wrong?
Like as wrong as like what do you mean?
Chevron.
Like picking that type of fuel?
Chevron over Speedway.
And it's
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Once again, you buy the same car.
They look.
When I'm at,
I'll tell you this.
I'll tell you this.
I'll tell you, Anthony, because he's my mechanic.
Okay, hold on. I will tell you this. When I put Chevron, I feel like I drive like 25 miles further than when I put Speedway.
Could be true.
In fucking Circle K, goddamn, that shit burns in one day, for God's sake.
Okay, but
Circle K is like pinchy water.
Like Anthony said, one time's not gonna kill you or your car.
I like my car.
No, and even like the specific fuel you use, because like most of them places, even though
comes from the same
it
shit.
comes from the same. They're buying it from the same people. Some will put additives or different stuff in. Like Shell will put an additive in. Chevron does too. But I mean,
Peter, how would you like it if you were drinking Bud Light all your life, and then someone just gave you a Miller Lite and they try to pass it off as Bud Light? Wouldn't you be upset?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Maybe they would switch to Miller. They'd be like, you know what?
I'd be fine.
Fucking good.
I'd be fine with it.
How dare he give me Miller
Do I
Lite?
pay for either one?
I would say, Abel, like if you had like a
Just tell him to stop being a bitch.
no. Like this is the way I'll put it, right? Most cars, like I own a Toyota. Okay, let's put it that way.
Watch yourself, Anthony.
I was gonna
Watch yourself.
I know you're a Nissan, right? You're a Nissan.
Watch yourself.
Mine's a Toyota, but they're very inexpensive cars, right? So, no, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
No.
Sorry.
This. Let me finish.
Sorry,
this is where I'm going with that.
Volvo.
No. This is where I'm going with that. Like if you had a Lamborghini, right? That engine is very fine tuned. It has to have the correct amount of oil, the correct amount of fuel. Like it has to be because it's peak performance. It's like an athlete, right? Like an athlete has a set schedule.
You're not gonna give an athlete chicken wings.
Yeah,
My
you know
car.
what I mean?
My car is a fucking.
But you'll give me chicken wings and I'll perform just right.
No,
My
your car
normal
could be an
daily-
athlete, but it's a peewee athlete. You know what I mean? It's not in the same as like a.
It's
like
it's not participating in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I mean, yes, you're absolutely true.
It's on the JV
Premium
squad.
is better. Premium is better.
It's on the JV squad.
But my thing is like it in the grand scheme of things, it's
all right.
not. It's not like
My car's bumper doesn't even stay on.
that's what I mean. And you know, they always say this. I've always heard this saying, right? And it's always like, don't buy a car from a mechanic. And you know why they say that?
Because
it's held together by zip ties.
Well, no, because a mechanic will
zip
spend
ties and bubble gum.
a mechanic will spend all day fixing other people's cars. The last thing he's gonna do is fix his own car. And so that's why they tell you don't buy a car from a mechanic because
Is that why your
his
Jeep's
car-
always flat?
yeah, dude, my Jeep has 23,000 miles on it, and it's a 13. So it's like,
But you never take it out.
no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I've probably done the oil
One
change
time
on
I
it
was
twice.
following Anthony on the mountain. I didn't even notice him.
Yeah,
And
He
I
was
was on his way
driving to
to
my
his
house,
house, yeah.
too.
Anthony goes to Sonic in that big ass Volvo truck and shit. He's like, yeah, can I get 2 number 2s and
He's ordering
Route
from
44
the side,
from the fucking parking
from the
lot.
parking lot.
dude, that shit sucks, man. Like I've been out for lunch
Do you
and
walk through the drive-through?
you can't. They won't let you.
Why?
I went to-
I've never understood
Dude,
that.
it's so
why-
fucking stupid.
You think now COVID times they would let you walk through the drive-through?
No, check this out. You know the Dairy Queen right there on Trans Mountain,
Yeah.
right? It's
Are
Dairy
they
Queen.
really gonna turn away your money?
The Dairy Queen of the gas station, right? I walked in to the door and it was locked, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I go
yeah.
inside.
They lock one
I go
side.
inside and it's locked too. They have the gate. They have the gate like down, right? Like the fucking chain link fence and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then, like, I get somebody's attention and I'm like, hey, can I order some food to go? And they were like, you have to go through the drive-thru. And I'm like, my truck doesn't fit in the drive-thru. And I like point at it. It's in the parking lot. And she's like, oh no, I'm sorry. We're only taking orders to the drive-thru. And I'm like, can I walk through the drive-thru? Are you okay with that? And she's like, no.
My dad
like,
said
well,
the
you know
same
what? Fuck
problem.
you.
My dad, well, he drives for the city, and he drives the big
Yeah.
trucks, right? And he's like, "Do you want me to take you to the drive-thru?" Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it to the drive-thru, but I'm gonna take half the building with
yeah,
me.
you're gonna take that whole fucking 8 feet tall
Yeah.
sign or whatever.
You know what's funny?
That's pretty fucked up, dude.
It is fucked up,
You
dude.
should fucking sue him.
I should.
discrimination.
Yeah, that's discrimination to essential work. You're an essential worker.
Not only that though, if like
Dude,
if I was running,
I'm telling you, go
Put it
see
on
a
fucking-
lawyer.
And then put it on the
Go
TMO,
see a lawyer.
Put it on the TMO Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and you'll get a shitload
Dude,
of hits for
Yeah,
us
right?
and yourself.
I guarantee you have a case. That's
well,
discrimination.
not only that,
Yeah.
it's just like what kind of business motto is turning people away from buying your product?
Fuck
like,
that. That's discrimination. Dude, sue him. Anthony. I'm serious.
Do I have a case?
Anybody
We're gonna put
that's
it
a
up on the
lawyer
poll.
out there, go fucking.
Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
listening, you know,
Dude, I'm
help
so
me
sick.
out, man. I'm just trying to get a blizzard. God
Dude,
damn it.
It's
all I
fucking 120
I
degrees
just wanted a
outside.
blizzard.
It's crazy because I'm so sick of them discriminating against Asian workers. Like, when is it gonna change, guys? When
Yeah.
is it gonna change?
Win, man.
It's fucking bullshit, dude. They like built our
but it's
fucking railroads, and now Anthony can't get a fucking
But
a
it's like-
blizzard.
Now he's
with-
driving a Volvo truck,
I
but he
know,
can't
man.
fucking.
you
fit
can't
through.
get a blizzard
I'm
with
essential.
chicken
God
fingers.
damn it! I want a blizzard.
Dude, I'm telling you, go
it.
see a lawyer. I guarantee
well,
you
get
can
this
make.
though. It's like your business is literally connected to a fucking gas station that is visited all fucking day,
Yeah.
and you're gonna close the door. Like if you were going to the Dairy Queen and let's just say you had a car, like a normal car that could go through the drive-thru, and you were in the gas station getting whatever the fuck you're getting, right? A fucking Red Bull, cigarettes, whatever the fuck, right?
Red Bull.
And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna grab a fucking blizzard, and it's closed. Are you gonna fucking get in your car and go through the drive-thru to get? No. You know what I mean? They just lost out on your business. Like, why would? I understand not letting people dine in to eat because of the COVID,
But takeout.
but yeah, they could go order and fucking leave. Like,
It's the same shit as.
that's what I didn't understand. I'm like, what kind of business would be open next to a fucking gas station that's open 24/7?
I think it's discrimination. I think you should.
It had to have been right. 'cause
I
it
think you
fucking-
should. Sue.
It's because
you
it's that 6 foot rule, bro.
Yeah, man.
You should lead the way, Anthony.
I just wanted a goddamn.
Find a lawyer. See
It
if
was
there's
hot.
some kind of discrimination.
yesterday.
To essential work.
Do you guys like chicken fingers?
I do.
I like their tacos. The Texas tacos from fucking.
Dude, DQ's badass.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not a big DQ fan, man.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of the
I,
burgers.
I like Sonic. I like Sonic.
Well, I like Sonic.
in terms
I
of
don't
in
like
terms
Sonic's
of
burgers.
I like
food,
Sonic's burgers.
food.
You like Sonic's burgers? I don't
Yeah,
like them.
I do.
I like those big onions.
And I-
They got the big.
Well, I like big.
Sonic's good for
I don't
food,
like
but
onions at all,
Dairy
let alone
Queen's
big
good
Dude, I like
for
onions,
ice
period.
cream and shit.
Do
I
you?
like- oh, dude, I could eat onion. I put onions on everything.
Really?
Onions.
Like raw onion?
On my egg, yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
onions are
saute them
good.
first,
Okay, sauteed, yes.
but I even I
But
put them
raw,
on.
no.
I put them on everything. I put them on my steaks, on my fucking eggs. I put them on my frosted Wheaties,
You're frosted in your twisted teeth?
my twisted teas. I have a little garnished onion. No, I really do like onion. It's
Yeah, no,
crazy.
I'm not a fan of the onion.
Burgers. Yeah, man. Dude, I
Okay,
make
here's
some badass.
Here's a good question.
What's up?
Over this whole year that we've been doing this podcast, what is the best meal we've had?
the ribs you made, but I don't think that was during the podcast.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like during the podcast,
That was during a baby shower.
or snack, or
That was
snack
during
or
your
whatever.
brother's baby shower.
Yeah, that was brisket.
That shit was
bomb.
sick, dude.
This isn't a meal, but it's the fucking chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries your
Dude,
favorite?
fucking.
You know what?
Dude,
when
Amber-
Mondo was here, we had strawberries and pretzels, and they were just fucking dope.
Yeah.
like,
But I like those cupcakes with ice
All
cream
those.
in them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Amber made those cupcakes with ice cream. Those were dope too.
those are good, but
Abel
for my
says they're
birthday.
strawberries because he fucking ate them all by himself.
strawberries are good, man.
You didn't even share. You ate them all.
Yeah,
by
I know. That's
yourself.
why I like them, man.
You dick.
Ate them over the trash can like a raccoon. The trash panda.
Dude, you know what?
Trash panda.
Yeah, that's what raccoons are called, man. Trash panda.
Dude,
I have never heard that.
never heard that?
I've never heard
I-
trash panda.
Trash panda, dude.
That's
oh
fucking
shit,
awesome.
It's good, huh?
Dude, I have a confession to make.
What?
So
I've never seen a panda.
right now, oh shit, who's
Shit.
on-
Hey, our fans.
Hey.
what's up?
Hey, on the show.
How you doing?
Come again.
So right now we're throwing darts, but before we got the launch started, Amber's there and she's hanging out with us. Oh shit.
No, she
can't even
heard
say it.
you. We
God.
can't even tell it.
Dude, really, out of all the times I'm gonna tell a story,
He's gonna talk shit about you.
Amber, she
shows
comes.
up.
What? No,
He's
it's
talking
not.
shit.
It's not something bad,
He's talking shit.
but it is kind of embarrassing now. What's up?
He's like, go away.
Up.
Okay.
All right, so Amber's here, and this is kind of awkward, super awkward.
Oh.
Super
All right,
duper.
all right. So
You can see his.
All right, so basically, I was kind of embarrassed because before we got started throwing darts, I was just there chilling and I farted, dude. I just because usually I fart in front of you guys. I'm just like what, quick,
No
you know?
shame.
Yeah, that was wet.
Yeah, well, that was with my mouth, Peter.
I hope you had your mask on.
So, anyways, God damn, shit. No, so anyways, like I totally forgot Amber was here.
It was like a lawnmower starting underwater.
And I was just like, really quick, and then I was like, oh fuck, she's right there. And then I was like, did she hear it? You know? But I had my sunglasses on, so I kind of played it off yeah.
Freaking Lucas.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Then she just go, woo.
And I was wondering, did Amber hear it? I was really wondering, did Amber hear
I
it?
don't know. We'll have
So,
to ask her.
I mean, I kind of don't want to ask her.
Was it silent or no?
You know,
No, it was kind of loud.
you know what's kind of sad is
kinda
that
loud.
she heard your fart before she heard it.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
She's never heard one of those before.
What is that? What is that weird sound?
It was your shoe. Your shoe was barking.
You had some water and it
Yeah. Look, see?
squeak.
So, okay, I was going to ask you this. I don't know if this is a serious topic or just me being stupid, but is it a curse or is it a blessing when you get corona and you can't smell? Because, you can't smell bad farts anymore. Because, you know how people lose their taste and they lose their sense of smell? If you were to fart in someone with COVID, is that a bad thing? They can't smell it.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
that's like flipping off a blind person.
Yeah, right?
They can't see it.
Well, I was just trying to think,
That's still mean.
would I miss my nose if my nose was gone?
You gone smell blind?
I would.
I would, dude. The smell of ribs or brisket?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. That's
Oh yeah,
that's
Dude,
enough to,
I think that's fucked up because you're taunting them. That's like saying, like I said, somebody who's blind, you're dancing in front of them.
Yeah.
like you're mocking them.
It's
Can
it's like someone that's blind going to a strip club.
And you charge them.
the Cooler Joe's. Dude, can you get charged if you're blind and go into a strip?
Well, how would
I've
they-
never seen the
how would
rates of like veteran 10% off.
They're testing you. Are you actually blind?
Blind.
They're watching you. You're not blind. You're lying.
They have an eye chart when you walk in.
has Steven
Read
The
read
girls
a
standing
price.
from further distances.
Like,
Can you see the brunette back there?
Are you far distant? Are you?
What cup size is she?
What is it called? Short, nearsighted, or far? Farsighted?
Nearsighted.
fart-sighted?
Far-sighted.
Bellow-sighted?
Far-sighted.
Bellow-sighted.
Yeah, they just have girls.
Has Stevie
standing.
Wonder ever been to a strip club?
Oh,
Dude, I watched a video where Stevie Wonder was at a high school or something, and these no, look, check this out. These fuckers made him shoot a free throw.
And he made it?
No, he fucking missed, bro. Everybody started cheering, bro. I was like, how fucked up is that, dude? Why would you have Stevie Wonder throw a fucking free throw shot? Like, what good is gonna come out of that? You're either gonna laugh at him for fucking missing, or it's a miracle and he makes
And
it.
someone yelled, "Air ball!"
What if he made it? Would you be like, he's not blind?
He's not blind.
He's not blind.
Well, have you ever seen those videos of like the mic falling and he catches it?
I've heard stories. People
That
have
he's
told
not blind.
stories, celebrities that say that they don't think he's blind.
Do you think he's blind?
Air ball.
Do you think Stevie Wonder's blind?
I don't think he's blind.
No?
Like if he is, I think it's a shadowy thing. Like,
No, I don't think he's blind at all.
Like at all.
Really?
Like he's
At
just
all.
like 2020.
you saw the video where, where he catches
I
the
think
mic.
he just has like really blurry vision. Or maybe he just has fucked up eyes like Lil Jon.
Or maybe he just has fucking sunglasses. all the time.
maybe-
If he would take
like-
them on, he could see.
Maybe
Dude,
he has perfect eyesight,
take
but
them
one time he was like, there's some girls changing. He's like, oh, don't worry, I'm blind, and just went with that story for the rest of his life.
Yeah, possibly.
He's like, oh, it's okay, you guys can change. I'm blind, I can't see you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, sorry, I just went into the.
Or maybe
girls'
like
locker room.
like it's like a guy that's blind playing the piano. Like
I feel
helps
like
his career.
I
you
feel
know?
like blind people are really good musicians, though,
But are they blind?
or good singers.
I mean, I only know of two.
Andrea Bocelli. That guy's fucking. You know who
He's
he is?
blind, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
To say goodbye.
But he doesn't
That
play
guy?
the piano. I could sing.
He just sings.
I could sing with my eyes closed.
Step Brothers?
I could. It's the fucking
Will Ferrell.
Catalina Wine
The
Fest.
fucking Catalina wine mixer.
But that, I mean, I'm not saying there's no skill in singing, but like,
It's like you don't have-
you don't need your eyes to sing.
But I think you need
True.
to see musical notes, kind of like when they hit a high pitch.
I don't think so. I think you fucking
Nah,
figure
you
that shit
hear it
out
and
on your
feel
own.
it.
I don't know, man.
I think piano, yeah. That like I think you need to see the notes to play the piano.
Benny and the Jets.
Like
I don't know. Music.
I mean, you could do it just listening, like ding ding, like
No.
by trial and error. You know, just keep going.
No, I think music's more of a feeling kind of thing.
Yeah, like
you feel it.
You're hearing it.
Yeah.
Like though you might be blind, you could just ding
Yeah.
ding. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Let me try this. Ding ding. Oh, okay, that felt.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I have all my senses. I can fucking make a fucking musical.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I mean, I sing in the shower, but you know, when you sing in the shower, it sounds so much better.
No, yeah, that's a fact.
But when you fart in the shower, it smells so much better.
I was gonna ask.
What? I was gonna say it smells worse.
Well, like everybody likes their own brand.
All right, I was gonna ask you this.
like you could fart and you won't like really cringe.
So this has.
You'll be like, damn,
Sometimes you're like,
that's
oh,
a 7 out of 10 right there.
All right,
What
so
did I eat?
So when you're in
man?
the shower, it does magnify somehow.
all right, so you're running late, 5-10 minutes late
Always.
for work, and then you're taking a shower, and then you're almost done with your shower. You're about to turn
And
off
you
the
got shit.
faucet, and hold on, and then you fart, and it's fucking stinky. Do you stay in an extra 5 minutes to go over everything again because it's a stinky fart? Do you feel dirty again, or you're just like, nah, it's just a fart?
It's a fart.
Ah, man, it's just gas, bro.
It's a
But
fart.
it has particles, like shit particles, just floating around.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to get out of there as fast as I could.
No,
Stay
but
in there,
that's
yeah,
what
bro.
I'm
but
saying.
you're
You gotta
already-
let that.
The steam, like it
Like,
fucking
you have
goes
to
with the
let it-
steam, and
You have to know. You have
You
to go
breathe it in?
over.
No,
that
but if
with-
you let the steam, it goes into your pores, and then you smell like shit all day.
yeah, I would say you have to run.
Like you walk
evac,
in,
like quick.
You walk in, and somebody's
always-
like, "Did you fart?"
it's because I always stay a little bit longer when I fart in the shower. I'm like, God, I was just about done. And
Well,
then
that's
I,
why you
I
always-
get the body wash again. I get the bar of soap.
You do a whole fucking repeat.
just a quick
I
skim
don't-
through.
I don't do that.
Just
Nah,
a quick
man.
skim.
That's why I always do the shit shave and shower.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I try
dude,
to shit, and then you get it all out. then you shave, but I don't shave, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I
He's
shower.
like looks at it. No.
So I try not to fart in the shower.
I feel like if you don't run out of there like really quick, then you're fermenting.
Do you pee in the shower?
Oh hell no, dude! I've
You don't pee in the
never,
shower?
I've never peed in the shower.
I always pee
Oh, dude, in the morning? Like,
I've never peed in the shower.
You gotta pee in the shower.
That's disgusting.
Somehow the water hits you and you gotta pee.
how's that disgusting? It's going down the
It goes
drain.
down the drain. Yeah. What the fuck?
No, dude, you don't pee in the shower, dude.
I pee in the shower all the time.
You standing in your pee.
I've showered in your
No,
shower.
you aim for
before.
the drain, bro.
Yeah. No, dude.
I pee on the wall.
He pees back at the shower head. Come on, who's stronger? Who's
Nah,
stronger?
dude. There's no way.
Whose stream is stronger?
Dude, I've never understood when guys.
Today's the day, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you today.
I'm gonna touch that.
No, I've never peed in the shower.
Never. Wow.
Really?
No.
I heard it's good for athletes' feet. That's why.
I've heard that too, but I've never done that.
I've
bro.
never
I was aiming for the
Dude,
drain, bro.
one time I was in the military and it was like, this guy was telling me that
He's so grossed out.
this guy would tell me he would have sex with his wife in the shower all the time.
And then he'd
He's
pee
like,
on her.
Yeah, but he said, but I always have to pee in the shower, so I would pee and she'd get mad at me. And I'm like, well, I pee in the shower, but having sex, I'm a big guy, man. I don't fit.
She's mad about him peeing in the shower, but it's okay with him fucking her in the shower.
Yeah. You never had sex in the shower?
No, I have, but I'm just saying I don't know what the fucking big deal. Like, why is she mad because he's peeing in the shower?
Highly overrated.
What? Sex in the shower?
Sex in the shower?
No, I don't think so.
Think so.
I like it.
Highly overrated.
Hot or cold?
Not on a regular basis. I think like every once in a while, like.
I mean, every once in a while, like once.
But I
in a
think you're
blue
right though.
moon.
Like,
but
if
it's
you did it, like, all the time,
overrated.
it is kind of overrated.
I don't think it's overrated.
It's kind of like,
I mean, it depends what kind of shower you have.
I kind of like feels uncomfortable.
oh, do you have the shower head coming over here? Or like, what? What do you mean? What kind of shower do you have?
Well, if you fucking only have a little baby tub, you can't fucking.
Yeah, it depends on the shower too, right? I guess.
Or it depends her preference. Like if she wants to lay down in a tub, it's like this ain't gonna work.
Lay down. Goddamn, how big's your fucking bathtub?
Not that big. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's what he's saying.
Lay down
It's
in
not
a tub?
comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be uncomfortable.
Are you fucking a leprechaun or what the fuck? Lay down in a tub?
Leprechaun.
No,
Lay down in the tub.
no full-grown adult fits in a fucking
There's
bathtub.
some big ass tubs now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How big's your fucking bathtub?
There's like some big ass fucking jacuzzi tubs now.
yeah, well, that's why I said.
Well,
how
the-
big's your bathtub?
Well, he said she, right? So maybe a small, like short lady. Maybe you'll lie down.
Short, tall, skinny, flat guy. Y'all the big old night.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Shower sex? Come on.
It's overrated, man.
It is overrated.
I don't know. It's overrated. I could pass on that.
I have so many questions to ask, but I don't know if I should ask him during this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask him.
That's what we're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
that's the. You know what else?
1 year anniversary.
yeah, no.
We're on that level now. 1 year.
Yeah, man. Overrated stuff. Let's talk about the overrated shit.
Overrated.
Like, do you like a finger in the butt?
Whoa, no.
Whoa.
Ding,
That's a 3 year anniversary.
Let's save that one for next year.
And we're getting a call from Pat right now.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Like, I do.
Pat left us.
I know, man. It sucks Pat's not here for our 1 year. I'm like looking across at an empty seat.
Yeah, like that's kind of going back. That's kind of going back to like our show, the consistency, and I think that's what's been hard is like Pat leaving for his internship to go become this fucking world's greatest golfer, PGA fucking internship at Idaho, middle of nowhere, America. That is tough.
Yeah.
Because Pat brings a lot to this podcast.
Yeah, man.
In terms of laughter. Like, dude, he just brings so much humor to the show, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, there's only so much that I can give. No, but
we're talking about shower sex.
yeah, we're
over
talking
here.
about shower sex now.
Miss you,
because
Pat.
Pat's not here, but and then we got to hear Peter's boring ass stories that don't make sense. And it just, yeah, man. So like when Pat's not here, we definitely struggle, but yeah, man, back to shower sex. I don't know about that, But you know what, Anthony? You know what I've noticed? You got the Bud Light Limes today.
I did.
And you got the 16 ounces, man.
The 16.
So how the fuck did you get those? Because like I've gone to the store and every time I try to get a Bud Light Lime, they only have the bottles, the 12-ounce bottles. Some reason you're able to land the 16 ounces. Like, what the fuck? Are you going to Walmart at 6 a.m. with all the 65-year-olds and shit, or what?
No, man, this was all Amber. Amber picked him up at Vista, I guess.
Yeah.
They got him there. She like called me and was like, "Hey, they only have these 16 ounces," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck it, bring 2."
Bring 2. Oh, fuck it, bring 2. And bring some Bud Light.
That's it. That's all I got. Oh, fuck.
They don't have the quarts? No.
Yeah. No, they're pretty cool actually. I hadn't seen them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's kind of like the kind you get at like a game, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like
that they charge you like $10 for that shit.
Yeah, this is $10.
That's $10 at a ball game.
Damn, man.
I wanted to tell you guys something. So it was late night on was it Thursday? I'm gonna say it was Thursday or Friday. Just because COVID has like totally fucked up my schedule. But anyways, I was watching a show that I haven't seen in about 6 years. Art Man Presents.
Shit.
Have you ever seen that show, Anthony? I know Peter has. He's going, shit.
Well, I used to watch it with Abel.
It's the fucking funniest show you'll ever see in your life. And I haven't seen it in forever. It used to come out on like Access TV or HD Net or some shit like that.
Yeah, some weird channel.
And I used to watch it all the time. I thought it was the funniest fucking show ever.
He was like this middle-aged guy who would go to all these.
He used to be on
college things.
MTV, right?
Oh, I do know this dude.
Yeah, I think you've seen it with us, dude.
Dude, it is the funniest fucking show. It's basically this guy that goes to like music festivals,
or runs like
different events, just events in general.
Jimmy Buffett parking lot. That's one of his episodes.
Yeah. Dude, that guy is fucking hilarious because he just interviews.
Is he a
people.
comedian, or he's just someone who
He's just like a presenter. He's just like a host.
Funny. Yeah, dude, but we should try to contact that guy.
It's his show.
That guy is bad.
Yeah.
It says executive producer Art Man.
Yeah, he's Art Man.
He's Art Man, dude.
Dude,
he's
we should definitely.
Legend. He's a fucking legend.
Dude, we should definitely extend an invitation to him. I think this guy, he was like my child. I wouldn't say my childhood, but my adolescence, I guess.
I don't know, man.
He was on AXS TV, formerly HD Net.
Access TV.
Yeah.
He's not.
Dude, he was fucking funny, bro.
So like,
I do.
And then he
remember
would just mingle with everyone.
Yeah.
That
He
was
just
his whole thing.
interviews people, and they're fucking loaded, man. They're fucking loaded.
Mardi Gras.
And he's just there talking to people, and they're having the best time of their life. And it's just a badass show, dude. It's a fucking great show.
Actually, I wanted his job for so long, dude. He was such a badass. He still is a badass, I guess.
When was that show out? Like in the 90s?
No. It was probably like
It was before I left
2000.
the military.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, dude, no.
Before I left to the military?
No, dude. It was maybe like 10 years ago.
No. Look it up.
Dude, it was probably like 10 years ago.
No, I wasn't.
Originally released February 28, 2005, and it ended in 15.
Before I left to the military.
Wait. When did it end?
2015, December 24th.
2015.
Wow,
See,
right before Christmas?
Yeah, but when it started.
24th.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
2005. So
yeah,
I
but-
just graduated high school.
yeah, so like
I left
it had
2006.
but I'm saying it had a good 10-year run. I saw it in like 2008, 2009.
I feel like that was like the Girls Gone Wild era, right?
Oh no, Girls Gone Wild
Was that before?
way before.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember
It was
Girls,
when I was in high school.
I remember
Is that why he started?
I know girls that were on Girls Gone Wild.
Oh shit!
No, Girls Gone Wild was like when I was like in elementary.
What
and
was the
shit.
guy's name that did Girls Gone
Joe
Wild?
Francis. Joe Francis, dude. Yeah, man.
Did he get arrested?
Probably
I
taxes.
think so.
I
Taxes.
heard he got into some shit because some of the girls were underage and shit.
No, but like a lot of those guys that make it big, like they forget to pay taxes and shit, and they kind of get busted for that stuff, you know. But yeah, man, Art Man Presents. That was a fucking good show,
That
and
was a badass
I was able to see it. Like,
How old is he now?
he's probably like in his 50s,
You
like
think so?
probably late 50s.
He was a good guy, man.
Dude, he was in his 40s when that show.
We should get him on. I'm gonna follow him on Twitter. I bet you could look him up.
I wonder what he's doing now. Because obviously those are reruns, right? I would say so.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show he has anything recent.
Yeah. Is he on Instagram, Peter?
I'm gonna look.
Or Twitter?
I don't have access to Instagram.
Speaking of Twitter, Peter's the guy that runs our Twitter. So if you haven't seen anything recently on our Twitter, you can
take it
thank
easy.
Peter for that.
I've been putting right, Anthony. Anthony retweeted.
Actually,
He did put some.
I like what Anthony's been doing with like the YouTube. This last video. So it shows Peter's in charge of our Twitter, Anthony's in charge of our YouTube, Abel's in charge of the Facebook, and of course, Paticus is in charge of our Instagram.
Yep.
And you guys could go ahead and check those 4 platforms out, as well as everywhere you listen to a podcast, because you know what, guys? We're everywhere. There's like 9 different platforms we're on. The big ones are Spotify. The big one also is Apple, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and much more. So go ahead, check us out on all those platforms.
Yes,
like
please.
us, comment, subscribe, share. Do your part, man, because when you do that, it makes us happy and we get to expand, you know?
Yeah, man. No, I mean, I was going to ask you guys too, just kind of a side note here. Like, what is one thing you've learned from doing the podcast for 1 year? Like, what's one thing you unexpected? But I'm going to start because I wanted to kind of follow up on that, what you just said. I used to be one of those guys that watched YouTube videos and, you always hear people say, like and subscribe. Like, and you're like, man, fuck this dude. I liked your video, but fuck you. Like, kind of like,
Yeah.
why am I going to give you this like? You know what I mean? And now that I've started a YouTube channel, like I understand why so many people are like and subscribe. Like it's almost like a song and dance. Like every time you're trying to get more people, and I understand why now. And you know what? It really doesn't take much time. It's a little fucking button. You just push it and that's it. Like it doesn't really change anything on your end. It's kind of like
just
currency.
Introduces it to you.
Well, no. It just, if you enjoyed what you were watching and you like it, it at least lets the person know. Well, no, it lets the person know that made the video, hey, I should keep doing this. You know what I mean? Because there's people that do like it.
Yeah.
When you watch it and you don't like it, it's kind of like, I almost feel like the person that's making the video doesn't have any feedback and they can't grow or change as a channel.
And that's why we say comment.
Or
Because
comment
if you
too,
didn't like it, say, you guys fucking blow,
some feedback,
dude.
something.
Like that guy with the red shirt, he's a fucking idiot. Why is he wearing a mask? Why is he wearing sunglasses?
Like that
it's
time
nighttime.
The
Like,
last week,
shit like that, dude.
last week that we did the fight, and we had a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
And we had some negative feedback, but I'll take negative feedback over no feedback any day, because they were telling us like, oh, well, we didn't like this, or I didn't like this, or why didn't you do this?
Tell us we suck.
Yeah. So and it's like, all right. And what Abel did was Abel commented back to them like, well, we should do this because
to everyone.
this,
to everyone.
Because
and, like, we reach out.
Because like you want to know where you could change. Okay,
exactly.
we didn't do it this way because we didn't do it this way, whatever. But that's one thing I like about El Paso local, or any, not even local, just any podcast. Abel and I are big podcast people.
Yeah. There's some local
and
podcasts.
Sometimes I'll go onto Anchor myself and I'll just choose one. Like I'll just click one and I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, this is pretty good, and I'll give them a like, or I'll give them a comment or something.
Yeah.
Because I like that shit. Like, all right, you guys were good on your topic, but whatever. And it's not like I know better than them, but I'm just giving them my input. So by all means, give input. Like,
well, I almost think of it like it's like kind of like an invisible currency, really, because it doesn't really help you anything to be giving likes, right? Like if you're just giving everybody likes, it has no effect on you.
yeah.
But the people that are running those channels or whatever media or whatever you're watching, they're getting that like, and that like helps them.
But I also,
and it's kind of like you're giving it away for nothing.
But
it's like,
why
wouldn't you?
I also want likes and feedback from people that are actually listening.
True.
Opposed to just, hey, like my page, and that's it. Don't ever listen.
You're not like the homeless guy on the sign, like, just give me a like, give me a like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you're not begging for it.
For
but
real, like if you're listening to us, fucking let us know what you want to hear.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like if you listen to it and you enjoyed what we said or whatever, like, man, just hit the like button, subscribe. I mean, you could ignore us for the rest of your life after that if you'd like, but
I thought Peter was
I think we bring out some good content, man, and we really work hard on it, all of us.
Well, some more than others, I would say.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like that chicken, chicken or the egg kind of thing, right? I mean, like, none of us could be putting out content or sharing it if not all of us were involved. You know what I mean? We all kind of...
Nice take, Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what was funny? Peter got up to get a beer right now. I was like, damn, Peter, that's like your fizz.
I was like, holy shit.
I was like, you got a UTI or what the fuck's going on over there?
Oh, no, I knew he was going to the cooler. I was like, God damn, we already finished that beer.
Hey, whoa, dude, don't be throwing ice at me, man. I have feelings,
man.
See, this is nice weather.
Yeah, it is really nice.
It kind of got humid right now.
Nah, but it's not hot like that one time. It was fucking hot.
The UFC fight, that was pretty
Boobs were
fight.
sweating. My nuts were past my knee.
There's vomit on my sweater already.
Yeah.
Mom's forgetting.
Mom's forgetting? Well, she has Alzheimer's or what the fuck?
Mom's fettuccine.
Mom's fettuccine. Oh, fuck.
Hey, today I made spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Yeah, you were giving us you were giving
Smelly
me
eggs.
He was giving me a
Smelly
secret
eggs.
recipe.
Dude, they were bad. It was badass.
Yeah.
What, spaghetti?
Yeah,
Spaghetti.
but I make the meat first with some spices and
And
everything.
love.
Then I make the sauce separate with some spices and everything. Then I make the noodles separate with some spices. Then you throw it all together. Best spaghetti ever.
Smelly eggs. I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that sounds good, Peter. You were explaining to me earlier, and I was like,
It was good, dude.
yeah, well, you didn't bring any. What the fuck?
Because I had to come.
Oh, you should have brought some to Anthony at least. God
I brought Anthony a twisted tea.
He did, and we chugged
Twisted
it.
Tea.
two. God damn it.
But he always brings me beer, so we're even.
Yeah, we're even.
Not even. I still.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Anthony posted that video of me doing weights.
I didn't post it. It was
I
able.
posted it.
Oh,
I run the
you?
Facebook, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised. I
I
didn't
gotta
know.
follow us.
I didn't even know you took that video, and then I saw it. and
Yeah,
I
I
was
saw
like,
it. I was like, who the
Yeah.
fuck took that?
Yeah.
yeah, no, it wasn't me.
Anthony was like, that's all the weight he did? Fuck.
Well, that's all he had.
That's all I had. man.
Oh, shit.
That's all the weight I had.
Damn, Peter.
I was gonna have you and Anthony on each side.
I will.
Oh, shit. One side will be heavier than the other, though.
Damn, Anthony.
No, I'm just saying. It's not a jab. I'm
I see
saying
how it is. All right.
it's not a jab. I'm just
Are
saying.
you saying there had to been two of you and one of me?
I
Anyway,
had to lean the bar over.
No, I'm just saying you'll have to get the weights on one side and move them to this side.
like, bring Lucas and Amber too.
Put him on one side.
Put him on this side.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It's been a good year.
It has been a good year, man.
It's kind of sad that we're caught on a year on a COVID.
I know.
year. Like a COVID year. Like it's gonna pop up every.
I know, like,
But you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like we weren't able to have Pat here.
well, I mean, COVID didn't have anything to do with that.
No, but still, we weren't really able to bring some guests. Like the numbers are shooting up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In COVID?
Oh shit!
Are you talking about COVID or guests or?
No, guests.
Oh, guests?
It's. I mean, not guests.
Or COVID?
Anthony, do you have a mask?
No, I do have masks.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a few
Okay.
in my truck.
is it your underwear? Like you
No.
just put it over, and then you have where your legs would go as your eyes.
Is it Fruit of the Loom or Hanes?
Oh, Fruit of the Loom.
What underwear do you guys wear? That's a big
shit.
one.
I wear
And
Hanes.
and I'm
Is this for the
asking.
calendar?
I wear
or what?
Hanes, Adidas.
I'm asking this question for real because
This for the
I've ran
calendar?
into a little bit of a situation since I started running, and I want to see what you guys wear.
So
I'll explain right now.
I'll tell you. So I bought Adidas underwear. It was like 2 fucking pairs for like. It was a lot. I don't know. The
Like
price.
$50,
But it was
for two.
expensive.
Yeah,
Like-
they're expensive.
Like $20,
And
25.
Yeah, they're like 20,
It was when I was in the running phase,
Yeah, I have a few.
Okay.
and I fucking got holes, but I got thunder thighs. You know?
Yeah, where they sewn together.
Yeah, like they tore.
split. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
so. I started getting a rosado. You know, like
Yeah.
Don't buy Adidas.
so. Then I went and bought Hanes. And the Hanes last.
Cotton or what kind material?
No, they were like that.
Polyester?
Like the stretchy?
the breathable one. Yeah.
Spandex.
Almost like spandex, I guess.
Yeah, it's like that.
Those work good.
Call it.
Those work good for me. Okay. I got big balls. I got some ox balls and shit.
Ox balls.
But
Rocky Mountain oysters.
But Adidas are not for guys with big balls. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I have some Under Armour that did
rip.
the same thing.
Yeah. They ripped.
They ripped the same place.
I'm trying to think. I also had a Russell. I think Russell. I had Russell.
Why do I've always oh whoa.
Oh, where you go?
The wind, fucking tornado. Anyways, why does men's underwear always rip on the balls? Is it because we scratch our nuts so many times?
No, I think because we have balls.
You do the stretch. You know what I mean? Like as soon as you spread your legs to like a certain point, it just.
You think it's more of a moisture gathers down there?
Nah.
I think so because I sweat like a motherfucker.
Humidity,
You got big balls.
precipitation.
Are you asking me? Or
No, I'm saying you got big balls.
I do have big
and
balls.
it gets sweaty.
45%.
You just thought that was like.
And then you're moving your legs around.
No, man. I mean,
Or sometimes you make a quick movement, like you drop your soda and you go.
Do you think
I see a hot chick and it just.
do you think elevation plays a part in it?
Elevation, no.
I think what Anthony said.
Yeah.
Oh, seeing a hot chick and then it goes.
Yeah, it just rip your undies.
Oh, damn. No, but so Peter goes with Russell, you were saying?
I have some Russells, but that's half and half.
Okay.
Hanes, I think I've only ripped a few.
What the fuck am I wearing right now? Hold on.
I try to remember.
What am I wearing right now?
Mine's either Freedom Room or
I'm wearing
Hanes.
Hanes. Look at
Whatever Walmart fucking brand is.
Give myself a wedgie.
Whatever Walmart brand is?
Yeah, whatever.
Great value?
Yeah, that one.
Great value. Buy
They're paper underwear. You throw them away when you're done. Use them to
Wash twice. Wash twice and then throw away.
buy 2 tubs of sour cream and get underwear for free, or what the fuck?
Ew, that's disgusting.
What's the Walmart brand? Great value.
Great value, dude.
What's the Albertsons brand? Signature.
No,
Anthony's like,
is that Sam's?
Yeah, I bought a 12-pack of Dr. Thunder and got some free underwear.
The lady came up to him like he won a prize. Oh, hey!
You're free undies.
Dude, what's
So it's boxers or briefs?
Well, whatever these are.
boxer briefs. Boxer
They're
briefs.
boxer briefs, right?
Yeah, boxer briefs.
Yeah, the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Well,
When I was younger, I used to wear nothing but boxers.
Okay.
Like I was straight.
well, so
like,
did I until
Yeah.
my nuts started.
Until
like,
my
just
balls
hanging
dropped,
out,
yeah.
yeah, I
my
think you
ball-
reach that certain age
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just not comfortable
Like
anymore.
in middle school, you wear boxers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you got. Yeah.
If you're wearing,
no.
If you're wearing
In
boxers as a grown ass man, you have a little dick and little balls.
Yeah. I don't
Like I'm saying it right now,
dude.
If you wear boxers as a grown ass man, you have a little dick and little.
It
balls.
doesn't. I don't understand. Like when I was a kid, when I was in elementary and even like 6th grade tops, I was wearing boxers, and then I would see like my dad, obviously. A grown man in tidy whities, and I'm like, what a fucking loser! Like wearing tidy whities. Now that I'm a man, I'm like,
You gotta support that.
I was
shit.
like,
Yeah, man.
oh, dude, my dad is a
It's like a
fucking
cup, but for your
intelligent
balls.
human being. Like that is why grown men wear fucking tidy whities. I mean, in those days, they didn't have options.
Well, it's like
Dun-dun-dun.
girls. It's
Now
like
it's-
girls.
it's
Girls
boxer
wear
briefs.
bras because
Yeah.
they want to keep their shit up.
Yeah. Like
Like I don't want to be 90 years old with
And
my
sit on 'em?
nuts fucking touching my toes.
girls,
I said on
like
my
girls,
I can't even touch my toes, but my nuts are gonna
like
touch them
I'm sure girls like have that problem. Like
with their boobs.
they like buy bras, certain
need
bras,
support.
like name brand bras or whatever. But now women, they shop at Walmart because it's like, nah, dude, I need that heavy duty support, fucking real women shit. Like I don't need the fucking Victoria bullshit, you know?
It is
Like-
it is kind of fucked up for girls like cup sizes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for a girl. I don't know shit.
no, but what I mean
No,
is
no,
like
I don't
like-
know shit
like,
either, but I know a lot of women
I
prefer.
don't want my boobs to hang low.
No, but
so I know they don't
this
want
is what I mean, right? Like girl talk, right? Girls are talking and whatever. It's like
Girl
what?
talk, you pointed at
No, but it's like
Girl
it's like
talk.
they're talking, right?
Girl
Let's
talk.
say they had a podcast, I guess, right? They're talking about like cup size, right? It's like obviously the girl with the bigger cup is probably gonna have more confidence, right? Because she's like, well, I'm a
Well, unless
double
her
D or
fucking
whatever. You
boobs
know what I
are
mean?
Touching her hips.
But what I mean is like guys don't have that, right? It's not like you have a dick cup size. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm a fucking 6 or something like, and you're like, oh, well, fuck, I'm only a, you know what I mean? Like
the only reason you're extra large is because you're a fat ass.
yeah. But that's what I mean. Like guys don't really have that, right? Like girls, like if you're a girl and you had like, let's say A, right? And your friends are all have double, triple D or whatever the fuck, you would feel self-conscious. You know what I mean? Because you're like,
I don't know, because there's some girls, I'm sure, that have those ginormous fucking watermelons that are like, they're like, fuck, man.
But as
they're
soon as you take them off, they
no, they're almost embarrassed to go buy a fucking bra, or like sometimes they're embarrassed to ask like the fucking person working at the store because they're like, do you have double D's or double Z's or whatever the fuck? And it's like,
so you think they try to fit into a C or something?
Yeah, some girls, they try to go that size lower because they're like,
I think,
do you think guys should have like a dick size, cup size, dick size?
I'm sure there are.
yeah, I'm sure. Banana hammocks?
Yeah, like
but you know what pisses me off? During MMA fights, these fucking 120-pound little kids, fucking like small as fuck, they wear a cup that's like
3 sizes too big.
Oh, like in the UFC?
Yeah, in the UFC.
Yeah.
And they're all there like, and in this corner, and they're all fucking stretching and shit. It's like, bitch, we know that's all cup.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that shit doesn't. Dude, I've never been a dude that was like, oh, my dick is 10 feet long. Like,
10 feet.
Like, I don't know. Did you guys ever run into that, like, in middle school and high school? And in elementary and middle school, like early years middle school, yeah, I was like, my fucking dick's so big. But then after a while, I was like, dude, first of all, like, after I like kind of, I'm not going to say I matured because I'm still not mature, but like after I got to a certain age, I was like, dude, I don't even have a fucking hair on my chin. Like, this girl, obviously, if she's smart, she probably knows like my balls haven't dropped, or, you know, like I'm a fucking freshman in high school
talking like this.
Yeah, and I have my fucking girl voice, and I'm only like 4'3" and shit. Like, of course,
but you got a 10-foot dick.
Yeah, and I got a fucking 10-foot dick. Like, nah, dude, this girl knows that probably my fucking dick is just like whatever. But like, what I'm saying is, like, I never got into that whole like fucking
that big dick battle.
Like, my dick's just big and shit. Like, it's like, who cares,
like they're in
bro?
class just rubbing their
Yeah,
dick.
like fucking, they're all rubbing
You
their
need a
knee.
pencil because I only got a dick.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I never got that. Like, I never got that. Like, after I reached a certain age, I was like, my dick is like.
But that's what I mean, though.
Like,
I think my dick's normal.
I was like, yeah, I'm probably normal dick. Like, dude, I'm not gonna say it's fucking ginormous. I'm not gonna say it's small. I'm not gonna. It's a fucking dick, bro.
But that's what I mean. Like, guys, like, you could kind of bluff, right? Like, oh yeah, my dick's fucking.
But you
2
can
miles
only
wide,
bluff. You
whatever.
can only bluff so long.
But that's what I mean. But like,
Because eventually you're gonna meet a girl.
Girls don't have that. They can't bluff. It's not like, unless there's stuff.
Yeah, they could. They could stuff.
Well, I guess you could get fake ones too, right? And then that changes everything.
Here's another thing. In high
You
school,
can't get a fake dick.
Nowadays, you know what?
Dick extension.
I know. I won't say I know more girls with boob jobs than not, but I know a lot of girls with boob jobs that, I mean, I don't know what they look like without boobs, because obviously they got a boob job for a reason. So it would change, not in a negative way. I'm not saying like I like giant boobs or anything, but it's just like you kind of wonder how they were before. Like, so you know a girl has a boob job, and that's just because their fucking boobs don't move. Like, they're just
Yeah.
there.
Are you guys a fan of boobs? Like boob job boobs?
Well, I was gonna say, if you end there,
No.
yes.
No. Are you
like
guys a fan of boob job boobs? Like
I don't deny
fake
them,
boobs?
as long as I don't pay for them.
I've never felt them, so I'm kind of not sure.
I like natural
I don't like.
because they're
Are
so
they hard?
They're so stiff. Yeah,
I don't
Are
like.
they? Yeah, then no.
I don't like the look. It's just like Peter said, stiff. There are some that like kind of have that natural movement, but they're usually like high end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're still
Or
kind of
like,
hard.
or like when a girl, like, they
Well, if
were-
a girl,
they
wait,
were
wait,
girl-
wait.
hold
If
on,
a
hold
girl
on, hold on.
didn't
Shut up,
have
shut up.
boobs,
When
if a girl didn't have boobs,
if she was an
they're
A,
like, poof, they're firm.
if
Like
she
they're
was-
gonna stay firm.
Yeah, they're just like balls.
Oh, so if there was already something
But
there,
if they were like,
it's
if they were like,
not as hard.
if they were like
And they get it.
bees,
Yeah.
if they were like bees and they got like a lift with an implant or something, they still look.
They seem more natural
They
than a girl who had fucking nothing,
Like-
like nipples only,
Yeah.
and then fucking
Yeah.
she fucking had C's the next day, and
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
boop, and they don't move.
It's like,
yeah, no,
Like
no.
you
like
hit them
two
and they're like,
basketballs.
brrr. You know when you hit the door thing, the door stopper thing. It's like,
Oh, that's a nice one. Do it again.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
We could use that as a hockey. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that market.
Fuck, man. Mark that shit right now. Shit. Good job, Peter.
thank you.
I didn't know you had that talent.
Do you think if you could get a dick implant, like people, like a lot of guys,
You
would be
could get
fucking-
a dick implant.
Can you?
Damn, Peter.
Did you put like a donkey dick or what the fuck? You
Well,
sew it
you
onto
could.
you?
I've heard of people, but this is more like people that like
That are like-
kind of like fucked up, I guess.
That are like 1
Oh,
inchers.
That were like in
like a
Oh, an
horrific
accident?
accidents or
Lorena
explosions
Bobbitt
or like
deals.
or like
dick cancer.
like veterans that were like
There's
Is there
dick
dick
cancer.
yeah, dick cancer. Yeah,
I'm sure there's dick
I thought there was,
cancer.
I know there's testicle,
heard about
but I've
that
never
shit.
heard
Yeah,
of dick.
dick
No,
cancer,
dick
man.
cancer. Yeah,
It doesn't discriminate.
Do you get a tumor? Does it get bigger?
yeah.
It's
dude.
not a tumor.
But I'm saying like
Dick cancer is a real thing.
I've
man.
heard,
I didn't know that.
I've heard of guys.
What's
but then,
what's
but then
the
you get, if you get
what's
an
the
implant,
ribbon for dick cancer?
The what?
The ribbon?
it's a dick ribbon. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Is it white?
But I'm just saying.
It's not even a ribbon. It's a fucking zip tie, dude. Fucking. It's like you don't deserve a ribbon. Here's your zip tie, and it's clear.
But
You don't even get a
do you
fucking
think
color.
do you think you have feeling in it? Like if you get
What the
dick
ribbon?
no in a dick implant.
No, dude. It's a fucking implant.
Oh, it's
So it's like
very rare.
it's like a dildo.
Wait, what?
It's very rare.
It's very rare.
Less than 20,000.
Oh, I
per
thought you were
year.
looking. Do you get a ribbon?
Yeah.
for
Oh,
dick cancer?
I'm looking for that right now.
No, but you
What
get
color is the ribbon for dick cancer?
you get a dick implant. Like a
Is it fake? Like
a-
hard?
It's like
all
a
the
dildo.
time?
Yeah, like is it a
Does
dildo?
it screw up?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like at,
It has
ni-
different attachments.
at night you just screw it off. You're like a fucking
like-
Ken doll.
but then you
Go gadget penis.
but then you can't feel it, right?
You got Bluetooth?
I mean, not like you have feeling.
Hold on, babe. Let me check. Let me.
Fucking Wi-Fi's not working.
Ah, shit! It's buffering again.
It's buffering.
I can't believe I cannot connect to the fucking. Get off the Wi-Fi!
So we don't have to.
We went off.
How is it that my Fitbit is always connected to the Bluetooth, but my Fit Dick doesn't?
Dick. It counts your calories.
How many steps do
How
I
many
got?
pumps did I get?
You guys are dicks. You guys are dicks.
I burned some calories.
Oh,
an empty
Anthony
fell.
dropping beer.
I didn't know what's going on anymore.
Oh,
We're talking about
anyways.
dick cancer, man.
Yeah,
Did
man.
you find out the ribbon?
It says yellow. But I don't
Is it really a yellow ribbon?
That's what it says, but I don't know. I mean, yellow. I thought yellow was for like.
Fucking brain tumors.
I think yellow's like general or something.
Fuck. Disinfectant wipes.
A yellow ribbon represents.
So like, so you could have a 12-inch dick, but you can't fucking feel shit.
Why would you want to? Well, why would you want to have a 12-inch dick? Just saying.
Just to have a 12-inch.
Like, no, I don't know this.
To be at
What-
the Y, like changing afterwards
What?
and be like, ah.
But see, that's my thing.
But it's
like,
other guys that are
yeah,
gonna see
exactly.
it.
What is the last thing I want to do is impress another dude. I'm trying to impress girls, you know?
So would you rather have a guy at the Y be like, oh, that's a nice looking dick, or a girl be like, that's cute?
Wow.
I'd take the girl.
I would
I'll
take
take
the
the girl.
girl.
I've had many girls tell me my penis is cute.
Aw, that's cute, Peter. Fucking cute dick.
That's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, no.
Is it winking at me?
Fuck the dude that's so nice dick, first of all.
Dude, like,
who the fuck is that dude?
Have you ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yes.
Where it's like, that's a good dick.
Yeah.
and
He's like, you barely looked at it. He's like, that's a good dick. Go fuck everything.
fuck Jason Segel, dude. He's an asshole.
Oh,
I heard he's an asshole,
He was mean to Pat, bro.
Yeah, man.
Not our Pat Medina.
Yeah, he changed my view on him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That guy's a dick.
That's true.
He's got an ugly
I saw that movie the
penis.
other day.
Little one.
It is. He needs an implant.
And Kristen Bell, she left him for it.
Kristen Bell.
Wow.
Dude, I thought you said Christian Bell. Like, I thought you were trying to say Christian Bale.
No.
Like Batman and shit. And you're like, Christian Bell. What?
Nope.
Fucking fat dick.
Yeah.
Dude,
Anyways.
that segment.
We got into this dick talker.
That
Yeah,
segment was brought
a
to you by
year.
Trojan. Make sure you
It took
wrap
us
up
a year
your
to start talking
dick.
about dicks, man.
Yeah, we
We
never
have not talked about
we've
dick.
never talked about dicks on this show.
Never.
Why is that? Because
Do we avoid it?
we're four
I don't
dudes
think
that
we avoid it.
we're four
do you
dudes
think
that-
the stereotypes
I
are
think
true?
we're four dudes that are very confident with our dicks, so
Yeah.
we don't ever need to touch on that subject.
Oh,
True.
I like my penis.
Yeah,
Me too.
I mean, shit. All you guys have kids, so
I tend to pet,
You guys are
pet
doing
it every now and then. Hey, goodbye.
dude,
Relax. I say relax.
you're like the dog whisperer, like Caesar. You have it on a leash. You're like,
Trying to leave.
Not yet. Not.
Get him, boy. Sick him.
fuck, dude.
I don't think we talk about sex.
No, we
show
haven't
too.
really.
Nah, we don't talk about sex. Usually for humor. Why?
Yeah.
I think we're afraid to get in trouble by our significant others.
Possibly.
Well, I am.
Bitch, you were probably the one that talked about sex more than anyone on this
Yeah,
show.
bitch. Well, if I have to fucking sleep at your house tomorrow, we know why.
We'd know why.
You know what? I don't even think Yvonne listens to the show anymore
She doesn't.
because I don't get any thumbs up
Dude.
notifications anymore.
Actually, today
We
she,
used to get those all the time from her.
she was telling me
She doesn't love
She
you
was
anymore.
like, I listen every now and then. And I'm like,
You should listen
you haven't listened
every
recently.
now.
Yeah.
She's like,
Does Yachty listen?
She listens.
Yeah. I
Sometimes.
played the guilt trip on Amber. She's probably gonna hear this now. But
She doesn't even listen. She just says,
no, dude.
Google, she goes, Google, put the middles open. And then she's like, but lower it all the way.
She's probably our number one fan now.
Really?
She literally listened to every episode from beginning to end
Why?
and gave me the notes on each episode so I could do the best of.
Oh, so you're putting her to work. She's not listening.
So no, but
for
she listened to
pleasure.
you know what? Though?
all of it.
That trailer was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I could not stop laughing.
Dude, I watched it over and over again. You have no idea. Like before I even posted it, I watched it like over and over and over, and every time I laughed, like every time.
Dude, I was laughing so hard when we were talking about well, pretty much
crack
everything.
house, the crack house.
The crack house was fucking
Yeah, that was
Dude,
pretty
the
funny.
crack house, and then at the end, on CBS.
CBS.
right before it cut out.
Yeah, man.
Fucking answer,
I was
man.
proud of that, man. It took me a long time.
I was proud of you.
I was like,
yeah.
I liked when we were like, Volkswagen against, and then Volkswagen did this. And then we're like,
I liked the part where it just like ended, where like somebody was calling us and he was like, "God damn it!" and then it just like black screen, and then it starts back
It's like,
up again.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
No,
That was my favorite.
you know
part.
what's funny? What I just realized, we did our show last week, and we only did 2 fights.
Yeah, we only did 2.
really?
On
Yeah,
the
it was only 2.
On the Facebook Live, we did 3.
Yeah.
But on the actual show, we only did 2 fights.
Yeah,
Really?
But it was long as fuck.
they were.
Well, they were long.
They're long.
Well, one of
fights.
them went the distance.
Yeah.
It went 5
Yeah.
rounds.
Well,
Well, they were both 5 round.
they were both 5 rounds.
shit.
Aldo got
Yeah.
stopped in the
I don't
5th.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't do the last one though, because it was kind of nice to enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I was thinking,
we did a good job, dude. I like the commentary. It was
Yeah.
pretty nice. And you know
I
the
was
first person to like it
who?
was Mondo.
Really?
And Mondo's,
critical, man.
well, he he's in the announcing business, I should say.
He's mean. He's mean.
And I took it as a compliment when he was the first one to like it. I was like, damn, he liked our commentary because
we must be doing something right.
Yeah. If he liked it, I mean, shout out to Mondo too.
Yeah,
man.
he just doesn't throw out likes.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, wow. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because, like, yeah. I would say Mondo was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
What I was gonna tell you, what are we gonna do the Daniel Cormier one versus Stipe?
I think we should. I
think we should do that one on YouTube though.
You know what? I'll tell you this. And I kind of had Amber kind of voice her opinion on it too. And as much as I love having guests, like I love having guests on the show because it's nice to get a perspective on it. I feel like the content, depending on the guest, right? How open the guest is, if they're nervous or whatever, it kind of, I don't want to say it's boring, but it's stale. It's kind of stale.
I will say this. I'm glad you brought that up because this is our 1 year on anniversary. We've had good guests. We've been
blessed,
quite fortunate to have these guests on our show. There are certain guests that we've had that have brought so much to the show itself. And I'll give you one example. Yes. Pat Medina was awesome to have on the show.
Yeah.
He's just an everyday guy, a fan of ours that listens to every one of our shows.
True fan.
He's a true fan.
Yeah. Always commenting.
He supports us to the fullest. He's a great guy. And we had him on the show. And, dude, I had probably one of the best times. Like, we talk about, like, great moments in the show. Like, it was awesome to be in the backyard with him. We miss our Pat, Idaho Pat, every single day. We love him. But, like, Pat Medina on the show, it's like we didn't skip a beat, man. It was like one of the more fluent shows we've ever had. And I thought it was really cool to have him as a guest.
Yeah.
So there are certain guests that we have that are really interesting when you don't think they're going to be, not that they're going to be less interesting.
It's the personality.
But it's just like,
it all comes down to
what's their story, you know? Like there's been times we've had certain guests on the show where I'm kind of looking forward to it, and then I'm like, fuck, we could have asked this or we could have done this. But it was just with Pat Medina, dude, like it just like we talked about so much and we had so much fun.
It's the chemistry too, though, right? Like Patrick was kind of one of the guys that he sat down and we just kind of went with the show, and it just didn't skip a beat. It was very fluid, like throughout the entire episode. It was kind of like, it was almost like we didn't have a guest. He was kind of like he was
part of the crew.
Exactly. Yeah. And so like I feel sometimes we're like,
I mean, you played it a couple of times. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, because like, it was pretty. Yeah,
it was there. It was gold, man.
But that's what I mean. Like sometimes I think like when we have guests like that, it makes for good content. But I think some of our best content is when we're just we're
shooting the
careless.
Shit.
I would say like we don't have like to worry about what questions are we gonna ask this guest, how are we gonna steer the show. It's kind of more like relaxed when it's just us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like for the fight, for example, I felt like it was like the cameras weren't recording. Like we would have done that shit like had the cameras not been on. Like we would have been cracking jokes and making. No, I'm good. I still got this.
Oh, damn, that's why they call him Twisted Pete over there.
I'm like struggling over here. Let me get this done.
Fuck. I'll get another one if you take me home. So he just walks away from that.
Nah.
Come on, man. It's on the way. You don't go through 54. You have a new bumper, Peter.
You got a new bumper. Go test it out.
Yeah, test it out on I-10. I mean on...
He's
he's
going. Is that a yes?
He's going. What do you want?
But no, I do think we should do
Bud Light Lime, man. Summer beer.
I think we should do another fight night. I think the Facebook Live portion of it was pretty cool. We did get a lot of views,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some people were a little negative, which I mean,
You're always gonna have haters, man.
exactly.
You're always gonna have haters.
And
you know
I'll
what?
take that. I'll take that over nobody watching.
The haters are the ones that stuck around the most.
If you're
They were the ones that were show the fight. Yet they kept on watching because they wanted to see what was or hear what was happening.
Yeah.
And we were giving good commentary. There was even one guy that wrote on our Facebook Live. He was like, "Dude, great commentary."
Yeah.
He said, "Good commentary or great commentary," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
Yeah,
that meant the world.
Yeah,
I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
Yeah.
I would say my one complaint is like we need to figure out a way to put these mics onto our live.
Yes.
Because
agreed.
when we do that, they'll be able to hear us to the fullest and hear all our like what we have to offer. And I think it's just gonna give us more that credibility, that factor, you know?
Yeah, man. Maybe we could even get into commentating on other things too. Not just necessarily fights too. I don't know. You guys out there, your audience, if you guys have suggestions,
what's an event that you would look forward to?
Dude, football, bro. I mean,
would you want to do cowboy games?
Baseball.
I mean,
baseball would be good because there is a lot of
downtime,
yeah, like to talk and like kind of get your opinion in or whatever. I think UFC and fighting is probably one of the hardest ones because you've got like 5 minutes of fucking, you know what I mean, straight fighting.
Yeah.
Where like a game, you have breaks in between where you can kind of change the subject.
I was surprised that we talked that much.
I was too, dude.
Like,
I was really impressed with the content.
Dude, there were times when I was like, fuck, are we even talking? Because like I was so into the fight, but I didn't realize that I was like,
that's what I mean. That's why I
expressing
was
myself out loud, which was kind of cool, man.
That's what I mean. That's like I was saying. Like I feel like we would have done that and had that much fun had the mics not or the camera not been on. Like it was us. You know what I mean?
Dude, just if fucking Pat, man. If Pat was here,
I know.
God damn, that would have been fucking gold, dude.
Miss you, Pat.
That little kid just brings so much to the fucking podcast. He's just like he's a fucking He's a unit, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like a guy a guy of that stature just fucking brings so much. Like this little dude, look at him, fucking crushing like strawberries left and right here in this photo. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see this photo that like is right in front of me. Little bugger, man.
Look at that sexy dish right there.
Sexy.
And I ain't talking about them strawberries.
Shit, man. He's a good-looking fucker.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't want to call anyone out, but who was your favorite guest to have on the show? Who was your favorite guest? I mean, we've had a lot of guests on this show. Who was your favorite? And it wasn't just friends that we were inviting on. These were like legit guests that we were getting.
I have two.
Okay.
One, I feel like I need to say or I'd get in trouble. And the other, I would say, would be like a close first. The first one's going to be Danny Cruz because that's my uncle. I can't not say he's my favorite. And he's been on the show twice and both shows went very long.
Yeah.
So that's usually a good sign.
Danny Cruz' first episode is that was great.
Yeah.
That was good. Because
Danny Cruz.
We had a fucking hell of a time.
Episode 24.
It was snow day for us.
Yeah.
Because we were all going to go into work late, except Anthony. He was
I had
probably
to work no matter what.
Anthony's got this big ass fucking truck.
Slave.
But I mean, Danny Cruz, like Peter and I, we were going to go into work late the next day because of the snow day. So we were like, fuck, dude, let's drink some beers. Like, you know, and it was just great to hang out with Uncle Danny, Danny Cruz,
Pat's
Papa
dad.
Danny.
Yeah.
Whatever you is, he's your best friend, he's your dad, he's your cousin, he's your uncle, he's Danny Cruz. And he brought so much, and it was just so fun to have him in studio.
Yeah.
And just him like talking about the good old days. Like, yeah, I used to like fucking hang out in this room, smoke weed and shit. Like dude, it was a fucking badass show. Like Danny Cruz, definitely
Both times.
up there.
Yeah.
Danny Cruz first episode, just because Pat was here with us. So that was cool, man. So,
And I would say close first would be Patrick Medina.
okay.
And the reason is as I started to talk to him during the interview and stuff, I realized we had some a lot of stuff in common, and that was actually pretty cool. Cause,
You guys are car people.
yeah, and it's
like
it's
brothers,
nice.
man. Motor brothers.
You know, I will tell you this. I kind of do appreciate that you guys aren't really into that because that's what I do all day. You know what I mean? I'm always turning wrenches with cars, and motors.
That's why I always come to you when I have a car problem.
And so sometimes like it does get a little like
Stale.
no, it reminds me of work, and then it's kind of like I start thinking about fucking work shit, and I'd like to come here sometimes and just talk about
Whatever.
anything else.
There you go, Peter.
than that.
Code word. Stop giving me your problem, your mechanical problems.
Nah, that was
No, no, no,
mechanical.
no.
He fixed it right away.
Yeah, man, come on.
He's a champ.
But no, it was pretty cool to get somebody that's shares the same interests and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Definitely shout out to him.
Peter,
I had fun that episode.
fuck yeah. Who is one of your favorite guests, Peter?
You know, one of my favorite shows was with Mondo.
Okay.
Mainly because Mondo has been one of my mentors since I got into this
Since the beginning.
since radio and everything. But it was kind of funny. It was comical to me, at least, that he took over the show. Like he became Papa Mondo again.
He
Like,
became producer.
It's so natural
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Producer
It's
Mondo.
he's a natural.
Yeah.
He's a natural to control the show.
Yeah.
So when he came out and he started telling us like, he started asking the questions
Yeah.
to Pat. Oh, this, that, and Abel even went silent a little.
He was interviewing us.
Yeah, he started interviewing us.
Yeah.
I didn't go silent.
No, a little bit, to a point.
I went toe to toe with Mondo.
No, later on.
I went
Initially, he
yeah.
went silent.
I went toe to toe.
No, I did kind of get that vibe too, because I was like, he kept asking Pat a lot of questions, and I was kind of like, wait a minute.
But what's
are we
funny
supposed to be interviewing you?
is in a whole different platform.
But that's just
Abel
because-
and I work for Mondo.
Yeah.
Like, so
I like that Pat felt the wrath of Mondo.
because
Yeah, he got that
Mondo
little-
is intense. Like he's the coolest guy, and he's your biggest cheerleader, I guess you could say, like your biggest supporter.
Yeah.
But he's also your biggest critic.
He goes to war for you.
Yep.
Well, that's good, man.
Like
That's
he
good
puts
to
in
have
a good
somebody like
word
that.
for you, but he's also gonna tell you what he expects. He's a fucking badass guy. Dude.
Like a hard ass.
No,
I wouldn't say a hard ass because
No.
he's like the big brother almost. Like
But that's what I mean. Like, he's hard on you because he wants to see you do better, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah, of course.
He's a
He
critic. Like,
pushes
he'll
you. He
tell you.
pushes you.
Because he did on the same show, on like when he came on the show with us, he was like, no, you got to do this, you got to do that, and make sure your levels are. And I appreciate that because it's something that needed to be pointed out.
yeah.
And he had experience in it, and I appreciated that. But I do see what you're saying.
But that was
His
one of my
personality.
favorite, mainly because I have a personal connection where, like I said, he's one of my mentors. And then another one was Jacob. Jacob was fun
Jacob was fun.
because it was totally different than what I like. Like, I'm not a musician or anything. I like music and all. And then I'd known him before, mainly through Abel, but he's just a fun guy to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a family guy. He has his, he's very goal oriented.
Good times.
He's got his priorities straight.
Yeah, he does. He does. So even when we're doing the hot dog and we're like, tell him to come over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like he's a good guy, man.
Yeah. Well,
So
I don't know if
those
some
are
of
my
the,
two, I guess, not favorite, because there's so many, like Danny
yeah.
Cruz and everyone, but they were different.
Yeah.
Like, because I've had so many moments with Danny Cruz. I've had so many moments
True.
with other people.
Yeah.
But Mondo, when he came onto the show, to me, it was like an eye-opening thing. Like he's someone that I started into that business, and now he's on the show, but yet he took it over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like, it was funny to me. Like, he's Mondo. Like, he's
Yeah.
fucking, and he's someone who's been in the business for 25 whatever plus years.
yeah.
So
When that was one of our most viewed YouTube videos too. Jacob also was
yeah, and Jacob was fun just because
and I don't know.
he's just like a real guy. Like,
Yeah.
he tries to do so much, yet he's a family guy.
And I don't know many fans that know this because I don't think we ever talked about it. But if you listen to the YouTube channels all the way to the very end, the outro, that voice that comes on and says, "We're trying to do a podcast in here."
Trying to do
That-
motherfucking podcast.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah,
actually
that was
Jacob's
him.
voice, and we kind of stole it, and I used it as our outro. But
No, we didn't steal it because I actually asked him for it. And he's
Did you
like-
ask him?
He's like, I love it, man.
yeah,
He's like, awesome, sounds good. And I even asked him for his music, and he was like,
we did
more
use
than-
his music.
Yeah, he was more than willing to let us use his music for one of the episodes. Well, the episode that he was on,
yeah.
He's a very generous dude, man.
Yeah,
Very generous.
He's a cool dude. And the best thing I love about that is when he said that, like it was out of the blue. Like he shot that what would you call it?
Shot it from the hip.
No, but like what? I guess it's a promo. I guess, right? I don't know what you would.
Hotkey.
I guess, yeah. Let's
Plug?
just say hotkey or plug. There you go, a plug. It just came out of nowhere. Like it even caught me off guard when I heard it live. I was like, "Is he playing that off of something?" Like I had to look over, like, "What the fuck was that?" And it was so clean, so crisp. I was like, "I gotta use this, man," because it just is awesome. So shout out to him.
You know what's cool is like a lot of the guys we've had on the show, like Anthony relates to them somehow. Like we had Jacob, and then Jacob's a fucking musician. Anthony used to be in a band. Anthony plays the bass. Jacob was even saying, you guys had similar bass, right?
Yeah.
Like the same. He's like, is that my old bass? Like,
Yeah.
fucking, did you buy that from Benny's Pawn Shop? Like, it was one of those, like in that way you connected with Jacob.
Yeah.
In another way you connected with Pat.
Yeah.
And another way you connected with Mondo because you guys are both producing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mondo produced the most famous fucking radio show here in El Paso.
For sure.
And you're producing the most famous podcast here in El Paso.
I was super nervous that episode.
But yeah. So like you've had
he gave you props, right?
No,
Like,
he did. But I was very like the days leading up to that podcast. I was like, "Fuck, man! Like I need to get my shit together because this motherfucker's a professional."
Yeah.
And I'm like an amateur. Like if that, I just gotten the board. I got it like a week before.
But like you've had connections with all these guys, and then not only that, you've also like even the fighters and stuff. Like just like having the fighters on the show. We had James Pleasant. We had Johnny Guillen.
Yep.
And they're just fucking cool dudes, man. Cool
We
dudes.
definitely need to get those guys back in, I think.
And then even Cell, man. Fucking having Cell. Like, I know you weren't on board when we had
I want to get him
Selmo
back on.
Yes.
But having Selmo, he was one of our like biggest supporters at the very beginning. When he was on the show, he was like, "Man, you guys are cool. You guys are awesome." He's all giving us plugs left and right and shit. But every guest we've had on the show has just been like just fun and interesting, and it goes back to being the middle is open, man. Because like going back to what Peter was saying, like about the baseball podcast. If we have a baseball podcast, we could only have a certain amount of people, a few people here in the borderland, and El Paso has so much to offer. Not that this is just purely a El Paso show, but we have so many talented people, and I don't even think we've fucking touched on it, man. Like we had other guests lined up too before COVID happened. COVID has fucking kicked us in the nuts.
But we had like 2 or 3 really.
Yeah. I mean, we still have those guys that are willing to come on the show, and I don't want to reveal it just yet.
No.
And it's tough, man, because it's just a matter of lining things up. But dude, COVID's a fucking motherfucker. It's kicking us in the nuts right now, and I think that's been one of the biggest obstacles. Just getting people on our show with this stupid ass pandemic, you know. It's frustrating.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's just one of those things we got to roll with the punches and continue to move forward. Peter, you were gonna say something. I don't know. You had your
I kind of went blank right now. But
oh god damn, fucking Peter.
No, man. I'm just saying, like you said, we've had good guests and all. We're trying to expand on a lot of things, but the people we've had on, the show has grown so much.
Yeah.
Like it's just been fun for all of us.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, I had this whole thing going on, and I totally went blank.
It's like a reconnection, man. It's a reconnection because, like, before this show, like, I mean, Anthony's been one of our biggest buddies, bestest friends forever. I can't even remember the first day. Do you know the first time we've ever met?
Hell no. It had been like at a party or birthday party.
It must have been when we were kids.
We were in diapers, bro.
Fucking babies kids. And shit.
Yeah. Because there's pictures,
right?
of
like fucking babies kids or whatever, babies kids.
Yeah. There's I have pictures of us like here for my birthday party and shit, and like,
fucking smoking one of your grandma's cigarettes,
and we're shit. Like fucking like Lucas's age,
smoking a filter.
Yeah, right. Well, I think that's the coolest thing about our podcast too. Is like we've all known each other forever. Like fucking Pat, like you guys have known Pat since he was in fucking diapers too. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think we should do one episode maybe, and have either like OJ or Oliver, I guess, and Marcos on, and maybe do something like some reminiscing.
Have them duke it out in the cage.
Whoa. Yeah, well, we should like get together and have some like, because I know
I think we should have
like the history,
a reunion. Some of the past guests we've had, like
past guests,
because I know on different episodes we talk about a little bit of like our childhood and like some stories that we had,
but they don't get it.
But no, yeah, I think we should dedicate like one show to like all of our past like.
Well, I know we got a lot of things going, like really we do.
Yeah.
And we've always said like, we're all for the competition, I guess you can say. We're for the people getting the word out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've listened to multiple podcasts. I've listened to that are locally. I would like to collaborate. I would like to do different things with them.
Calmate, pinche pitbull collaboration over there.
Because why not?
It's a joke, dude.
No, but what I'm saying is
we
like the whole bringing everyone together. We like hearing different opinions. That's the whole thing about the Middle's Open.
That's our mentality. That's like our natural mentality.
We want to hear white people bring up certain subjects, and we want to bring up our side, and then we meet a common ground, I guess you could say. But there's just so much. There's so much to be said by the common people, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
the commoners.
And we're just trying to get that platform out for so many people.
Yeah.
All right. So this year isn't a wrap. What is something that you're looking forward in the future? Peter is kind of touching on it a bit, but what is something that you're looking forward to in the future, immediate or maybe a few months from now? Anthony?
I know Peter kind of touched on it right now. Is that what you're alluding to a little bit?
Yeah. But what is something else that you're looking forward to that you're potentially just, hey, maybe this could happen? What is something that you would look forward to?
As far as a guest or just like the show?
Whatever.
Possibilities, man.
I would say I'm looking forward to the day Pat comes back, because I think that's going to be an epic show. Just because he's back, and not only that, just content-wise.
Do we get a pony keg or a keg?
We should plan something big. I was definitely planning.
Do we rent out?
We should do something big?
Do we rent out Kano's bar?
Oh. Tell your grandpa to.
I mean, we all wear masks and shit.
I mean,
can he open it?
No, he can't open it. We could go there right now.
Wait,
it's closed. He's not opening it anymore.
No, but I'm saying, like,
could we
as
go?
A private?
Could we go to it?
Like just
us. We could go right now if we wanted.
No, but if it
legally
was a secluded family,
he has
I don't know.
There's a limit,
like a private party. In other words,
well, there's a limit to the amount of people he can have. He's only 25%.
Like
10.
No.
So 10,
what about it? What about
people.
if he says it's like a wedding get together? Pat's getting married.
As long as it's not open to the public, I would say I think it'd be okay because he owns
invitation.
Well, that's your job, Anthony.
Well, no, actually, some crazy news. So he's done with the bar. He's like completely done. He's not going to open it again once they open up. Like he's done.
Okay.
But on the plus side, somebody might be getting a pool table here soon.
Pool table.
Actually, I might need some help moving that bitch. So
well, Peter's pretty strong.
You guys are on notice. So.
Peter's pretty strong. He's got a.
I owe you one.
He's got a new bumper.
I owe you one.
He's got a new bumper.
He's got a new bumper. I can carry it.
We're gonna load it on your car now.
Yeah, man.
But actually, he offered to sell it to me for a good price, and I was like, "Oh yeah." So
the bar?
Yeah. No, not the bar. The pool table at the bar.
Hell yeah. Now, is it gonna be the pool table that we're used to with the crack in the middle that we would just sit it down the line?
No. It's Actually, I think it is the same pool table, but it's been fixed.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't have that cracked tabletop anymore. Ooh. But it is the same one. It uses quarters and everything.
So what's your views for the future, Abel?
My views for the future? Well, I'm looking forward to having guests. Hopefully COVID doesn't get in the way, but there's a few people that I've reached out to, and they're really good guests. And it's just a matter of finding an actual slot for them. I know that we've had some troubles lining them up with not only our schedule, but with Pat, because Pat's a big part of the show, man. Paticus is a huge part of the show. He's a great big part of the show and its success. So it would make no sense for us to have a guest without him, you know? Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to line up. But it's just like Anthony was alluding to earlier. If we get Pat here, we have a big old fucking party. Everyone gets that shit. Like, we just go buck wild. We just have a great time. And then after that's done, the hangover's over. We get our show back on the road, you know? Like, now we're one. We no longer have to, hey, like in the group chat, the fucking thread that we have, like, hey, does this work with you? Does this work with you? Does this work with you? We could just say like, yo, no, we're gonna shoot on this specific day. Let's do it. And I think that's been the big obstacle since this whole thing has started.
Yeah, I mean, I guess from my point of view, I think the show's been a good outlet for all of us, but on my end, I would like to collaborate more.
Really quick, before you go into that, 1 year ago, did you think it would be this?
No, not at all. Like I said, we started with lavalier mics.
What do you think the timeline was going to be?
I don't think we truly had a timeline. I think.
Well, but what did you think it was going to be? A few months in, and then we were out, or?
I think we were gonna stay with lavalier mics up until now. Like,
just kind of go with the flow.
Like, it was just, like whatever happened, and this has happened. And mainly because of Anthony. Like, I'm not even gonna fucking sugarcoat it. Anthony jumped on board and he helped us on so many levels. Anthony is definitely like our fucking CEO now. But
so Anthony, how much do you own of this podcast? Because like I always feel that like it was like on this episode of Shark Tank, Pat, Peter, and Abel, they go in front of Anthony, and Anthony's like, what? Like, you gave your fucking, I'm going to take 95% of your show and I'll give you $10,000.
Well, what's funny is I've had people tell me, like, is Abel the main guy of the show?
Like, and who's the main guy?
Yeah, and I go, well, he talks the most. But he's not the main guy, I guess.
I would say I was the main guy.
But it's like, no, but I really say this. I say, but if the main guy is who controls the most, it's Anthony. Like, I always say that.
Yeah.
Because Anthony controls everything.
I wouldn't say that. This is from my perspective, right? And this is just like, I've always been this kind of way. No, like I've always had a fascination with learning new things. Like I always have, and
it goes balls deep into things.
I do, and it's pretty. Sometimes it's a curse. Like I'll give you an example: drones. Right, like I got into drone racing. Like I liked it. I thought it was really cool. Not many people have heard about it, but I went in deep end. Like I jumped off the fucking diving board and did a backflip, and I bought controls, drones. I mean, anything and everything you would need. And it's very expensive stuff. Like it's not like it took me a while to get where, and just the fascination of learning that aspect of the ins and outs and how everything works and how it does this and why does it do that and how can you do this. That kind of stuff fascinates me, and I think that's what's helped me propel myself in my career that I'm in now, as far as a mechanic. And like I said, some of the guys that work with me, they kind of laugh because it's like I memorize stuff. Like I try to, I kind of take it as a challenge, and I take it upon myself to go overboard, and I'll memorize stuff that you don't need to memorize. But I would just like off the top of my head, I could tell you the sensor number, what it does, what wires are in there, what number the wires are, what color the wires are. Like I just know it like the back of my hand. And like when I first started at work, I dove in and I liked it because it was a lot of new stuff I could learn. But now I've been in this career for about 10 years. I know so much. It's boring to me now.
Because you're one of those like beautiful mind people. Like
I just like to know how it works.
You hate being bored.
Yeah, and so I was at a point in my career where I was bored of it. Like it wasn't a challenge to me anymore. It was like I literally would get to the machine and they would tell me, "Hey, the machine's doing this and this." I'm like, "It's this. Yeah. Let me order it." I already know what it is. They didn't have to do anything. And so like when I got this opportunity, like when I saw you guys with the podcast and stuff, I was like, you know what? It's always fascinated me. I've never pictured myself doing it because I'm not going to sit here and talking to camera by myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I saw you guys had already started it and I had an interest in it, I was like, you know what?
Are you a lot more comfortable?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
In front of the camera?
So,
yeah.
Oh,
for
fuck
sure.
yeah. He talks a lot more.
No, because I remember when we
would never talk.
When we first started, he was like,
and Anthony has the best radio voice.
It was like the three of us. It was like, it was Pat, Peter, and myself. And then we're talking. We're like, yeah. And then I'm like, I would even tell Peter after shows, I was like, God damn, Anthony's not talking like
he'd say like 2-3
like
things.
Do you remember
Give my little punchlines here and there?
Do you remember the debates when they would like measure people's the amount of like words that they spoke in the debate?
And then he was like
it was
10
like
words.
Abel, Pat, and it was usually because Abel and Pat were fighting. Abel, Pat, and then Peter, and then fucking Anthony was like 10 words, and I was like,
hello,
dude.
my name
and
is Anthony.
I almost felt bad because like we're like never letting you speak,
but now you speak.
But now, like, dude, it's like, God damn, shut the fuck up already.
And now you know what's funny. You know what's funny is that Anthony has the best radio voice.
He does. He speaks real English.
So he's just gonna throw he's gonna throw us off the show.
No.
Like one day we're gonna come in. He's sorry guys, I got this.
Sorry guys.
No,
I have Duke and Zoe.
Well, and that's like Abel brought up, like, I don't think he brought up on the show, but we were talking about it and talking about maybe going live and doing something like that. And just him asking, like, is that something we can do? Like, I already did a bunch of research and was like watching videos and trying to figure out what we needed and what cables we needed and what we needed to do. And like, that's just the way I am. Like, I want to know those ins and outs. Like, I don't know, like it fascinates me. Like that's another reason why I got into music. Like I started doing music, like it was pretty cool, and like learning scales and learning harmonics and like all that stuff. I do. And then fish. Like I used to work at a fish store. I know fish pseudonames, like scientific names. Like I know those, where they came from, what, you know what I mean? Like it's just the way I've always been.
All right, really quick, fish.
Fish, multipunctatus is a fish.
Go. No, just fish. Go.
Names of fish?
Yeah, go.
Oh man, Pictus cat. Let's see, a firemouth cichlid, German cichlid. Let's see what else.
Swedish cichlid.
You suck.
Tons, man.
That's only 4.
Angelfish.
All right.
Angelfish.
Anthony got 4. Go.
Carp, bass, catfish.
Oh, you're sounding like fishing.
Goldfish, bluefin, tuna. I don't know.
You suck. Okay. Fish. Chicken of the sea.
Chicken. That's not a fish.
That's not a fish.
What is
Jaws.
Those aren't fish. Those are sharks.
Megalodon.
You suck.
That's a shark, not a fish.
You suck.
Sharks are fish.
You suck. I win.
Oh shit! We saw this argument earlier.
You suck. You already.
Yeah.
What? I said Gus and Goldie. That counts as 2. Dude.
Gus and Goldie are not a fish.
He said chicken of the sea.
Yeah,
chicken of the sea.
That is not a fish.
That's tuna fish.
I said tuna.
Tuna.
Sunkiss.
This guy.
That is a fish.
That's fish.
Clownfish.
Yeah.
Swordfish.
No, I used to be a manager of a fish store for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And you can only name 3 of them.
Guess what the name of the guess what? Well, you threw me on the spot there.
Oh shit, man! You're a fisherman.
Guess what the name of this fish store was called?
Captain Hook.
No, it's in Oregon.
It's a what?
It's in Oregon.
Is it?
Oh, I thought you said it's an Oriental name.
No.
It's all in a pot.
It's an Oregon name.
No. You won't get it. You want me to just tell you?
What is it?
It's called the wet spot. So that used to be my pickup line back in the day. I'm like, I manage the wet spot. It's
fuck.
Amber.
I worked there for 2 years when I was in high school.
Is that how you picked up Amber?
No. Actually, I was working there when I met Amber, but no, that's not how I picked her. But that's what I mean. Like I've always had this fascination of learning
I'm
things.
just glad he would say that and not say I'm used to stinky fish.
It did stink, bro. It did stink.
I'm used to stinky fish.
I'll tell you this: that store was the second largest in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, second largest fish store.
Snowflake? You had Snowflake?
Oh,
Snowflake.
That's a good one.
I had a fire eel.
Fire eel?
Yeah, his name was Snuffleupagus. He was 3 feet long, dude. Yeah, this is a big eel.
Like my dick.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to the wet spot, man. I missed that place. That was some good times.
So going back to Abel's original question, like fucking 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes.
What the fuck are we talking about now?
Like, what do I see in the future? I was saying that I see more collaboration with some of the local people, some of the local podcasts, some of the local events, just anything that's going on. And I know events are kind of scarce now because obviously there's COVID going on, but there's a lot of people that are trying to get by, restaurants, just anything. Fuck. So me personally, I'd like to collaborate more with some of the things going on here.
I'm glad you're hinting at that, Peter, because we
with the owner of Wet and Wild or what?
We do have some stuff that may go down, kind of in the works or whatever. So stay tuned. But I do think it's important that at least on the local level that we all support each other. You know what I mean? Like it's not like we're against each other.
Oh, we're against.
I mean, unless it's like a healthy competition, then I could see. Yeah.
It's unhealthy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're alone on that.
Survival of the fittest.
But yeah, man, stay tuned. I think we got some good stuff coming, and we had some good stuff planned before all this happened too. Most of that stuff kind of got pushed back on the burner, so hopefully maybe we'll get an opportunity to bring those to the forefront.
If COVID was a person, what would you do if you get one free shot? What would you do to COVID if it was a person? You get one free shot. Peter, go. Hurry.
I would karate chop COVID in the testicles.
Okay, Anthony.
Straight to the eyes, bro. Eye gouge.
Eye gouge?
Yeah.
Eye gouge.
I would do one of these.
Well, you already hit him in the testicles.
Yeah. He already.
If I hit him again, it's not gonna.
Yeah. It's already
worse.
It's already numb by that point.
Yeah.
Have you ever been hit twice in the testicles?
I have not been hit.
You know
once
what I
in
would
the
do?
testicles.
I would do one of these. Fucking right
to the neck,
like a
right
Matrix?
to the fucking throat.
Adam's
Matrix
apple.
one?
Right through the fucking throat, hitting the back of their fucking neck, dude. Where like I go so deep in that my fingertips are like popping out through the back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking rip them out.
What if COVID was a person? Who would it be?
Shit, dude.
You want me to tell you mine?
Donald Trump.
Oh, that's a good one.
Donald Trump.
That is a good one.
I was going to say Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Brad Pitt.
Shit.
Wow. That's interesting.
Like at first it comes out, it's a big story and all, but then you realize that it just fucking lets you down. It fucking changes everything.
Wow, that's deep, bro. Wasn't going that far.
Shit.
I was thinking Floyd from like fucking Dumb and Dumber, where he's like, "You want to hear the most annoying noise in the world?"
Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It is annoying.
That's cause, like it's just annoying. Like that noise
But
is annoying.
it's only annoying until it affects you. Like
No, it's just it's annoying. Like in general, like even if you don't have it, like it fucks all your plans up.
Yeah, it does fuck up. Yeah, dude.
Like everything. Like there's
didn't-
not gonna be a Halloween.
I didn't
There's
go on
not gonna be a
vacation.
fucking Black Friday, fucking sales anymore. Like this whole year is fucked.
2020 has been bad.
It's a shit, dude. Like it's gonna be like no kid is gonna have any Easter Bunny or like Santa pictures for 2020.
So how do you think this affects kids?
Some kids.
Their dad
Like-
dresses up for what?
No.
Like how do you think this?
Dude, I've gone to fucking stores where the kid is hanging off his mom like, mom, and they're still running around the store like fucking locos and shit.
Yeah. But how do you think this affects the average kid? I guess I should say, opposed to like you think in 10 years they're gonna be like, oh man, COVID era, I couldn't do this, and this.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I was thinking about this the other day. I went to Walmart.
Well, just subconsciously.
To go buy some shit. And I'm like, fuck, man. This is real.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's
like,
Yeah.
I have moments like that to this day where just like, man, is this really real? Like,
you know what's funny?
this is what the world's gonna be like.
You know what's funny though? It's like, remember when we were kids, like everyone got chicken pox? And it's like when these kids are older, like in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it's like, oh yeah, it's when Miguel got fucking COVID and shit. Oh, pinche corona, way. Remember we used to punch him in the balls because he had corona and we're like, yeah, we don't want corona, so we punch him in the balls. Like that, those are gonna be the stories when they're older. It's like, oh yeah, my cousin Willie, he had fucking corona. So
well, I think about this the other way. Like, yeah, as a kid, we don't know what COVID is. As a grown-up, we do. But when we were younger, there was 9/11. And if you ever traveled through an airport or anything, it was like...
It changed forever.
Yeah, like everybody looked at Muslims bad. Everybody looked at... whenever you would go through the airport, you had to take off your shoes. It was this big fucking like... Oh, well, this is the way it is now. Like, and yet now that's a norm. So what's the norm that's going to be taken out of this COVID? What like seriously, what's the norm that's going to be? People are going to wash their hands more?
Yeah.
washing their hands more.
Nobody's gonna shake
Definitely.
hands.
No more shaking hands.
There's gonna be shaking hands.
You think so?
I still see fucking people shaking hands left and right.
I really don't.
Like,
Yeah,
dude,
I have met people that still try to reach out, like to give you a handshake, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll give you one of these, dude. I ain't touching your hand.
Sometimes,
dude.
I
like,
do
no, if it was
I
like
do the forearm thing.
just the last week, some fucking guy tried fucking shaking my hand. I was like, and I
Get that shit out of here.
I did an air
Didn't even
fucking
touch it.
bash brother. I did an air bash brother. I went like this, like, hey, what's up, bro? And I went like that. Like, he was like within distance to shake my hand, and he reached out, and I was like, hey, what's up? And I went like this. I didn't even fucking touch him. But like, that's what I'm saying. There's still fucking people that are like, what up, bro? What up? He's like, what's up, man? What up? And I'm like, no, bro,
Nah, man.
fucking
Get
air
that-
bash brother.
Keep that dirty hand away
Like, dude,
from
the
me.
Cleveland Indians, bro. Yes, I said Indians. That's still appropriate.
Whoa.
Hey, what do you think?
Hold on. The Cleveland Indians, they have a new handshake after they win a ball game.
What is it?
No,
Oh, shoot.
they clap feet. They just
Oh, I've seen that. That's
they
pretty.
just go, what's up? Boom. What's up? Boom.
Like
What's up,
hacky,
boom?
like you're playing.
Did
hacky
they
sack.
really do?
Yeah. They walk in a line instead of going like good game, good game, good game. They go, what's up?
Just kick the shit out of each other.
Good game, bro. Good game. They fucking do the blood sport kicks and shit. Yeah, dude. Like that. I don't know what the new norm's gonna be. I was thinking about it because on Saturday was my first day going to Walmart since COVID happened. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
How was that?
I've been spending a fuck ton of money. Because I've been going to Walgreens. Don't go to Walgreens. It's
You like that every
fucking
day, or what the
expensive.
fuck?
Well, I go to Walgreens in place of Walmart because Walmart's filled with fucking people left and right.
You don't give a fuck.
You're like cattle, bro.
Yeah.
They have fucking lines like you're fucking cattle.
I
It's
don't-
like
I haven't been
number
either.
575 and it's you're like just fucking
Like
going.
Chicos
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you're just fucking like cattle. You're in a fucking line and people are like,
Have you been?
dude,
at Walmart?
let me tell
I
you
haven't
one
been
thing.
to the Walmart.
There
I've
was
been
this-
to Walmart, but the ones I go
I'm
to,
gonna-
it's barely. It's quick, dude.
No, fuck no. I went to
I do
this.
the car
I went
side
to
shit.
the new one
On the
up there
west
on the
side.
west side by Artcraft and shit.
The new one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The marketplace.
So
one.
this
Yeah.
fucking bitch, dude. I don't even know if she was talking to me, but I'm gonna say she's a bitch.
Oh shit.
We're going this way because we have to go in one fucking line like cattle and shit. It's my first fucking time going to Walmart. And she has a fucking mask hanging off her ear. Like, bitch, you're already going into Walmart. You know you have to wear the mask. Just fucking put it on. You're already like 50 paces away. Just put the fucking mask on. There's people around. Just put the fucking mask on. Like, who cares? Like, dude, nobody gives a fuck what you look like. You know? Yeah. Like, she thought she was all hot. And then I don't know who looked at her. I don't know if maybe I was the one that looked at her. But she said something like, don't look at me, or how dare you stare at me, or like some shit like that. Like, cause everyone's wearing a fucking mask and she was the only one. Like, and I don't know who looked at her. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was my face because I was intimidated. It was my first time since COVID started to go to Walmart.
Yeah, bitch, you ugly.
I was
Put
like,
a mask on.
No, I was like, shit, she's not wearing a mask. Like, dude, that's become my new norm. If I don't see people wearing a mask in public, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I seriously will go around, like, to completely avoid them.
Yeah.
But anyways, she said something and she was like, like almost like, don't judge me for not wearing a mask. It's like, yeah, I'll fucking judge you for not wearing a mask. It's like, put the fucking mask on.
Yeah.
Well, it's
like,
a fucking law now.
I was like, dude,
I just don't understand how hard it is.
That was one of my reasons for wearing the fucking mask at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I bought this shit. Like, I'm going to say it again. I bought 10 masks for $20. It was fucking cheap. It's super breathable. Yeah. I'm not promoting Hanes or anything. Dude, it's a fucking simple thing. Just put the fucking mask on. Like, we're all going to have to wear it out. We're all going to have to wear it from this point forward.
Yeah.
Like, for the next couple of years, I would say. I don't know. Fucking, I'm not a scientist. Even when they get a fucking vaccine, you think it's going to like, oh, we found a vaccine. Everyone's going to get vaccinated. It's going to take like another 7 months, 8 months till everyone gets vaccinated.
Yeah, because there's people that, I don't want to vaccinate. Because there's people that don't want to vaccinate their kids now.
Because my kid's stupid. And it makes my kid stupid.
He's like, no, I think it was
vaccines
your genes,
make my kid eat dirt.
No, that's your genes. You're just stupid.
You're just stupid. Your husband was stupid. You're stupid. But what your kid is now stupid.
But what I was gonna say is,
I haven't been to Walmart,
dude. I that was my first time going to Walmart, and I was kind of horrified, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. And like, I've been going to Walgreens, and I've been spending a fuck ton of money. Walgreens
expensive.
It's expensive, dude. But seriously, it's the only store that gives me enough confidence to go in, where I know I'm not gonna be in another aisle with somebody else. Like, I've been to Albertsons, but it was like, fucking go in, out. Like, it was literally like 2 minutes. I haven't gone to stores, dude. I've gone to sporting goods stores like Dick's and Academy. I'm lucky just that people are fat and they don't want to work out, so they don't go to sporting goods stores. So like, I've been to those stores. But as of like supermarkets and shit, I've gone to Vista to pick up beer. But dude, Walmart was fucking horrifying, dude. That shit scared me.
Do you use the car side at all?
The car side?
Yeah, like where you ordered your shit online, you just go pick it up.
Like
they bring it to you?
Curbside pickup?
Yeah, curbside.
Yeah, like I was using it for even Academy and Dick's at the beginning. I guess I've gained enough confidence to go into stores.
Like go in now.
But in terms of like Walmart, I kind of got discouraged my first go around because I ordered like $200 worth of stuff, and then I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm good to go. And then it fucking canceled my order and said, we can't provide this order, blah, blah, blah.
Really?
And I was like, but it was early in COVID. And then after that, I just kind of gave up. I was like, oh, I guess I just won't eat for the next 3 weeks. But
that's all we do now. Like, seriously,
curbside?
Yeah, Amber hasn't been in a store. I haven't been in a store
It's
either
scary,
anymore.
man.
But I like it. And I'm kind of like confused, like why people would choose to go to a store rather than pick it up.
It's a pain in the ass.
Like to pick it up?
It's a pain in the ass to order online.
Really?
It is, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, it's a pain.
I think it's easier.
Nah, dude, it's a pain in the ass. Because sometimes, like, I would just go back to fucking shopping.
Maybe when you first started it wasn't. Now I haven't. Like every once in a while, you'll order something and they don't have it, and then they'll prompt you and tell you, "Hey, this product wasn't available. Would you like to choose something else?" But they don't cancel your whole order. They just whatever that.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they were able to complete my whole order. Like, so it's like, you bought your cart showed $200 worth, and then it's like, but you're not gonna get the Cool Ranch Doritos with the Dawn soap and the fucking cool fucking no-show socks that you ordered and some earbuds or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna be able to get that, so you have to get the alternative or just not get that stuff. But it's like, fuck, dude, it's discouraging. You're like, how the fuck am I gonna live my life without Folgers coffee, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I'll just fucking not get it at all.
I don't
just
know.
Get fucking SpaghettiOs at fucking Walgreens for $5.
You go to these places to pick up your stuff, right? And like you're sitting there waiting for them to bring the stuff out, and like you'll see like a couple and they have like their entire family, like kids, grandkids, and they're like all going to the store, and it's kind of like I look at them and I'm like, not one parent could have stayed home and watched all the kids and just send one person. Would you take your entire family to risk their life? You know what I mean? Like, honestly, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you could get it and be fine. You can get it and die. Like, it's a roll of the dice. And like, that's, for me, it's not a hand I'm willing to fucking gamble.
Dude, that's one of the reasons why I started running, man.
Like, to be healthy or what?
Like, just, like to be healthy and to like kind of put myself on this fucking schedule. Like, I'm going to fucking run. And the day I can't hit this limit, when I know like 2 days before I did hit it, I was like,
you must have it.
I must have it. And there's times when I'm like, I'm running, I'm like, God damn, I'm fucking tired. And I'm like, oh shit, do you have those scares? Like, oh, I guess you just said right now that you had it. Like those scares where you're like, oh yeah,
do I have it? Like, I think I have it. Like,
yeah. There's times when I'm fucking like making a quesadilla and I'm like, I can't smell the cheese melting. And I'm like,
I just farted and I don't smell it.
I was like, oh shit, what's that? I know it was silent, but I should be able to smell my fart right now.
In the mornings, dude. That's my biggest fear. When I wake up in the mornings, I'm like, I can breathe. My throat's not plugged. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I've even gotten my like deodorant and open it, and I'm like, oh yeah, lavender. Okay, good. We're good. All right, let's go.
I thought you wake up and you're like,
I wait.
Oh shit.
I'm good. I'm fucking good, bro.
I'm awake.
All right, Corona.
Fuck Corona. All right, so we're definitely living in an era, the COVID era. But I was watching a movie today, and I would say this is probably the best movie of all time. And it talks about, and it covers many, many eras. Do you guys know the movie that I'm talking about?
No.
Covers many eras.
Forrest Gump.
Many eras?
Yeah. Many eras.
That's a lot of... Doesn't narrow it down, I don't think, really.
Forrest Gump. Peter was right.
I said Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Peter was right.
How did you get it?
So, like, check this out. So...
Wow. You guys are brothers.
I was fucking laughing. I didn't realize how quotable this movie is.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking quotable. Probably the most quotable movie ever.
I'll have to challenge you on that one.
New World.
Like, dude, tell me, what's a more quotable movie?
Grandma's Boy.
Fuck no, dude.
No?
Peter, what's a more quotable movie?
That's not a more quotable movie?
Grandma's Boy, give me a quote.
Grandma's Boy.
Well, there's so many.
Don't say there's so many and not give me one.
Play my head, monkey. I'll even play some for you on here.
Nah, okay. Play my head, monkey. One.
You already put me on the spotlight.
All right.
There's a shit ton.
This one, like, okay, obviously there's Life is Like a Box of Chocolates. Like, we all know those. It's a quotable movie. But this one,
Shrimp stew, shrimp salad.
yeah, like the Bubba shit.
shrimp.
Dude, Bubba shit is fucking hilarious.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run, Forrest, run. Like, dude, there's
Jenny.
Johnny.
Yeah, there is a lot. I'll give you that.
This one was fucking hilarious.
Now it's my man, Jenny.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
But you ain't got no legs.
I'm sorry I ruined your Black Panther party, Johnny. All right, so anyways.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's the most quotable movie.
I got you.
Every fucking scene, I was like, holy shit, I know that fucking quote.
Yeah.
Here we go. This one, probably the best. There was Dallas. He was from Phoenix.
Cleveland. The voice.
Cleveland. he was from Detroit. And Tex,
I don't know what Tex.
well, I don't remember where Tex come from. Like, dude, holy shit. That was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Dallas, he was from Phoenix. Cleveland, he was from Detroit. And Tex, well, I don't remember.
I like when he's in boot camp. It's like, Gump, what is your sole purpose in this army? To do whatever you tell me. Just like,
God damn it, Gump. You must be a goddamn genius.
You must have an IQ of 160. You are God, man.
Mama always said dying was part of life. I sure wish it wasn't.
I think it's because it's so simple-minded.
Yeah.
Dude, we all
Yeah.
could relate.
It's kid. It's
Americans could relate to simple-mindedness.
It's 7-year-old children speaking.
Yo, mama really care about your education.
What's normal anyways? Like, dude, what the fuck? Okay,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan got me invested in some kind of fruit company. So then I got a call from him saying we don't have to worry about money no more. And I said, that's good. One less thing. It was fucking Apple that they invested in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they show the letter. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. The movie's, dude, the movie is the best movie.
It's been such a while since I've seen that movie, but yeah, now that you're saying it,
I like
think
when he
there's
meets
a lot
the
of quotes in
president. He's like, and I met the president again. Like for the 5th time.
where he's like,
He's met the president fucking 5 times and shit. I met the president again.
and then he's like, I must have drank 15 Dr. Peppers. Like, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be an home again? I need to pay. He needs to pay.
or he's like he's asking him where he got the fucking wound, the war wound. He's like, on my buttocks. And
Oh,
then,
my butt.
I'd like to see that.
and he's like, and then he like pulls down his pants. He's like, God damn it, son. Like, dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Johnson?
Me and Johnny goes together like peas and carrots.
She taught me how to read. I taught her how to dangle. Oh, shit.
One day it started raining and didn't quit for 4 months. We've been through every kind of rain.
Side
Little
rain.
bit of stinging rain and big old fat rain. And that rain that flew sideways, and sometimes rain even seemed to come
up from
straight
the
up
ground.
from underneath. Shoot, it even rained at night. Dude, fucking Forrest, man.
Wise words.
Forrest Gump, man.
You two brothers? No, sir.
The best thing about visiting the president is the food. Now, since it was all free and I wasn't hungry but thirsty, I must have drank 15 Dr. Peppers.
I like when they report when they're in Vietnam. He's like, where you guys from? Greenville, Alabama. He's like, you guys brothers? No, sir. They look at each other.
And he's like, you better tuck that lip in. It's going to get
It's gonna
caught
be
in
caught
a
in
trip.
tripwire.
And then he's like, dude, but it was like, we're talking about it and we're like, dude, they can't make that movie anymore. I mean, we say it all the time in this show that they can't make certain movies, but like even that one that was made in the 90s, it's like, how many people would fucking be so outraged?
Up in arms.
Oh, dude.
Outraged with all the shit that's in there.
It would have offended
Dude, there's
everybody.
so many. It's kind of like a Disney movie. Like there's so much shit in that movie that you don't get it.
You just gotta mask it nowadays.
Yeah. It's like Simpsons episodes. But
Yeah, man. It kind of sucks.
it's a clever fucking movie. Best movie ever. I don't know, man. But anyways, it was our 1-year anniversary, and this was the fucking, I guess, the recap of the year, man. It was, I mean, we went a bit long. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to fucking talk about this much shit, but it was really cool, man. And
It's been a crazy year.
It was a crazy year, and it's probably a year we're never going to forget. It's definitely going to go into the history books, but yeah, man, it was fun. I'm just happy that we've had the opportunity to get together.
True.
There's been obstacles, of course, but I'm just happy we've gotten together and been able to fucking just share our opinions amongst each other, you know, and it's great. Like I always say, it's awesome when you get an opportunity to just communicate with friends, longtime friends, and you just get to fucking shoot the shit.
Drink some beer.
There's nothing better, man. And I think that's an important part of life. I think the whole point of the show, the middle is open, man. We all have different opinions. Like Anthony said, he's a mechanic. He likes cars. He likes certain things that Peter and I have no clue what the fuck he's talking about. And as well as Pat, man. Pat's a huge part of this show. He talks about things we have no interest in. We have no interest in whatsoever. But we are 4 individuals that have 4 different brains, and we have 4 different ways of thinking. And we come together and we just try to put on a show and just entertain you guys, but ourselves, you know, and it's a great time. It's really fun. But yeah, man, go ahead, check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, of course, because Anthony is always putting out great content. So please check that stuff out. Like he said, it means a lot when you guys subscribe or like, comment, or whatever. It means a lot. Just check us out, man, and I'm sure you'll find us pretty interesting. As well as, I don't know, man. Anything you want to add, Peter?
Nah, man. I mean, it's been a fun year. Like I said, I just want to continue growing. I see a lot of bright things in our future. And it's all about just having fun, entertaining everyone. And, I mean, I'm open to suggestions. So, yeah, that's about it, man.
Oh, yeah. Anthony?
Man, I want to thank the guys that actually are fans that watch the show and are interested in what we have to say. Man, I really appreciate it. I you know, to be honest with you, I didn't really think there'd be much people out there that would give a fuck about what we thought or what we said.
Yeah.
But it is kind of nice to see that, you know, that there are people that do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I want to thank them, man. And then I want to thank you guys too, man, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And it's good times, man. Every time I always look forward to the show and getting together, and yeah, man.
Yeah.
Here's to another year, I guess, right?
Another year.
And cheers
with some more beer.
Cheers, guys.
Oh wait, I got a little bit.
Pat,
Cheers,
Pat, wherever you are, man. Cheers. I know you're enjoying it with your family, but here's to another year.
That was warm. I guess with that, guys, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Anchor. Check us out on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms for your podcast. Wherever you guys listen to podcasts, listen to us, man. We enjoy it. We love you all. This was The Middle's Open.
Trying to do a motherfucking podcast in here, shit.